New, hit the notification bell, follow us on Twitter, etc., Discord, you know the deal, guys. You see here, I gotta give a big shout out to the weekly winner last week, Haley 94 Ware, representing the best of 94, the number 94 we had in the last 25 years. Haley, DeMarcus Ware. But let's see if Randy Gregory can do it. Now, we're gonna talk about him. We got some news. You guys probably heard it already. Just gonna go over it a little bit more, along with what we're gonna see tonight's game. I see the carrot on my screen. Get off my screen, carrot. As I ramp this down here a little bit. Let's get rolling here, guys. I want to see what Rico's going to do. I want to see what Cooper Rush is going to do. I want to see what, let me see. This is a deep throw, a lot of flags, and it looks like it was thrown to Lance Lenoir, which to me, you know, they're trying to work him. They're trying to see if he's going to be worth keeping as that sixth receiver, depending on where you put Tavon Austin in that list. Let me give the shout-outs real quick, guys. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get everything here. I'm on my own tonight. Fiance's in the chat tonight. It's a 3-hour stream, guys. It's a tough one tonight. You know, we do the whole game to the end because these guys are fighting for positions with us or with other teams. I don't care what the final score is. I don't care if we win or lose. If you guys care about that, then you guys don't understand what preseason is about. I want us to look crisp and good, but again, we're not looking for that in this game. We looked for that last game, or at least the week before that. We looked pretty crisp and good the first 2 weeks. Last week was more of a backups kind of test, guys. Let's see here. Darius Jackson, to me, he's the guy in the lead right now when it comes to who's going to win that running back spot. Darius Jackson slightly ahead of Bo right now. A guy I forgot to put on our preseason, on our 53-man prediction was Jihad Ward, who I think is also going to be on the cusp of that Tapper, Coney Ely, Lewis Neal, and kind of Detone Jones, kind of in that mix. I really don't hear many good things from him right now other than the first week he was going to start, and then he might be a just complete waste of a trade. Now, let's see. They're blitzing on us here. Cooper Rush overthrowing Lance Lenoir high. Lance is short. Cooper throws it a little high. You know, Lance Lenoir's a little too short. Incompletions. So, third down right now, guys. And let me just hit this chat real quick because I got to give you guys much love to everybody in the house. Zach Kostoff, what's up? I know he's a Packer fan, I think. Much love to you in the house. Boomer Sooner in the house. Cowboy fan 421. How you doing? Fiance always watching in the house. Ashley Burkhart, how you doing? Cowboys do rock always, no matter what. Go Cowboys. Jared Jablonski in the house. James Sorrells. Ron Smith, what is up, brother? How you doing? Esteban Garza. Here's throwing it to... All right, there we go. Lance Lenoir makes the catch. Now, Cooper Rush is under duress. Major duress. Still short, about 3 yards from the first down. Let me still keep calling some of you guys out. Joseph Sirianni, yes. Philly Cowboys, yes. Soon, but not yet. Not yet. We got Julian Smith. Accident waiting to happen. The Falcons, he's saying. Might get 10 overs this game. I just want to see the Cowboys looking good enough. And as a team, it doesn't really matter how they look, guys. Right now, Bailey is kicking. No, it's not Bailey. It's number 2, guys. Marr, 57-yard field goal attempt. Oh, my goodness. 57-yarder. It's down the middle. Is it long enough? Woo! He hit it. A 57-yard field goal. Holy moly. I don't have the score up, guys, so this game doesn't even matter. But, you know, we have that fantasy football league, as you can see down there. My goodness. Marr just hit a 57-yard field goal. We're up 3-0. Who really cares about the score in this game? But that was pretty nice. Do we keep him for kickoffs and long field goals? I don't know. But that's pretty damn interesting to see that little push of him out there going for a 57-yard field goal. I got to find a way to put the score up, guys. I was not prepared for this. I've been real busy. It's a Thursday game. Everybody watching right now, guys, as always, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell. Follow us on Twitter. Jump in the Discord. All the information is below in the description. We also have the Roundtable crew, which if there's a chance, I don't know if we have a chance tonight, but we might do a little discussion. Post-game, we'll see, as we always try to do. But you guys know the crew, guys. Space Cowboy 17, Dallas Cowboy Football News, Dallas Cowboy Fan 1980, and, of course, our own DJ Crown J. Yeah, he's one of the original sponsors right here that really helped out this channel. So much love to him and his view, because he definitely breaks it down. So, guys, subscribe to his channel, which is Fifth Quarter Cowboys. And that's the whole roundtable every Saturday night between 9:30 and 10:30 is when we kick it off. So make sure you join us for that. That's always fun. What's up? TJ Wittenbach, Nike Payne, Tim Williams in the house, man. Seeing the game through a special preseason package I purchased through my Direct TV. It's a certain thing they have. They have one night of the game, so I'm getting to see the Houston feed. That's so awesome. Art87 Stang, what's up, brother? How you doing? Well, welcome. DJ Crown J in the house. What is up, man? Much love to you. Rotus in the house. What's up? We got that fantasy football league tonight. We're closing it off sometime tonight. I know I said last night been busy, guys, and we have a friend of mine who's about to join from here. So we got 14. We got 6 spots open. If you want to join, hopefully it's 2 at a time, because we're gonna start it. Tomorrow's the draft. So if you want to be involved and be on the live stream tomorrow, be involved in the live stream along with Cowboy news and talking about this game, and we're gonna do a lot of that stuff tomorrow. If any of you guys are interested, email us who you are, and make sure you're subbed up to the channel. Email us your at My Cowboy. You can see the information below, guys. MyCowboysFamily@gmail.com, and then we'll send you the link where to make the payment. The $10, guys. It's 20 teams, and it's all that money is paid back out. So it's not a scam or anything. We're getting that money. We're putting it into a bank, and then we're going to, as soon as the winner is crowned, whether it's a winner, first and second, or first, second, and third, that's what it's going to look like right now. And, all that money is the $200. If we get 20 teams, we put back out. If it's 14 teams, it's $140. We got to divvy up. So that's the way it's going to roll, guys. If you're interested, tonight's the last night to join. So make sure you send us an email, mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. All right? Fiance will drop the information. As you can see, My Cowboys Fiance right there. She'll drop the info. She's dropping the Streamlabs if you guys want to help out. You LT Metters, who, oh my goodness, I almost forgot. The kickoff is underway. I can't forget. I can't believe I forgot this, guys, but nice. Oh, man, no. Can't let him get outside. This is a flag, a bad block by the blocking the back row hole by the Texans. Let me make sure. LT's Eagles. You see them right above me there? I'm going to switch over that little picture. Sorry, LT. We love LT. He is the best Eagle fan that we've ever met in this channel. So much love to LT, and he's he won the Stream Boss, guys. This guy's got boss numbers, but he's still an Eagle fan. Always thinks about the Cowboys, baby. 5-time world champions, one-time champions. So they're thinking about LT's thinking about our Cowboys, and of course to save us the donation weekly winner, that was Haley94 Ware last week with the big drop. Thank you, sir, for saving the Eagle from having to put their Fly Eagle Fly song at the bottom of that screen. So, I see Tyrone Gaylor in the house. What's up, man? Fiance will drop the info. Email us, and I'll get you the information tonight. Make sure you have a PayPal or some sort. And we'll get to you join, guys. If you want to be in, you got to let us know what your name is here in the chat. All right? You basically send the email to us there. Let us know who you are, but you can send the payment through PayPal. All right, guys, through PayPal. And you send it to that same email address, okay? mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. First come, first serve, guys. There's 6 or 7 spots. 6 spots open. You guys get it in and lock it up. Let's do it. Let's go. It'll be fun. You can see it right there. Fiance has the information. Again, just tell him to send the payment through PayPal. First come, first serve. 6 spots open. Whoever wants it, take it. Hit the like button on this stream. Hit the subscribe. You know what to do, guys. Watching this game here. I'm getting this. The signal is definitely getting a little bit choppy. I know I'm doing 2 streams here because I'm streaming through one computer and I'm streaming live streaming here. I'm watching the game through here. But we got these guys first and way back. Let me see what's going on here, guys. I'm trying to see. Alfred Blue is in there, guys. If you watched our preseason special preview yesterday, a preview special. Come on. Woo! Who is that in there? That's 74? Someone just put some pressure from the right side. It was either Taco, Gregory, which I don't think Gregory's playing today, guys, or Dorrance Armstrong, which I think he's the guy. So, got the whole crew, a whole bunch of you guys watching, man. Much love to every single buddy in this chat, in Cowboys Nation. And if you're even not a Cowboy fan, part of My Cowboys family is about being a true fan. And again, guys, it's a passion. It's a passion thing here. All right? Not going to always be right. There he is, Dorrance Armstrong. Come on, got to close it down in this play. Good job. Who closed that down? Is that number 29, Jerron Johnson, who's trying to make this team as well. Maybe he practice squatted. He's got the Earl Thomas number 29. He kind of closed it in. He missed a play last week. 2 plays, actually. The one, that long touchdown the Cardinals got, and then another play that he helped not contain. Marquesian Huff also blew that play, too. He's trying to make a last run at this, too, number 20. Number 40, we'll talk about him, Shavarius Ward. He's been traded to the Kansas City Chiefs. Shavarius Ward, number 40, he's gone. He's in the Kansas City Chiefs, guys. So, obviously, the Cowboys are happy with it. Come on, you got to stop him here. Justin March Lillard forced him out of bounds. Art87 staying with the $5 holla, baby. Let's go, Cowboys. That's right. You guys see what I'm wearing? You know why? Because we got to find a replacement. And I don't know who it's going to be. They're short of the first down. Great play by Justin March Lillard, number 53. Thank you for that. 53. Thank you for the $5 holler there. Art 87 Stang. I'm going to put you up on the leaderboard, brother. You're, I think, you're in third place currently. I got to give a big shout out to Young Wilson last night during our Madden stream. He did donate as well, so thank you. You're right at the cusp of first place. So we got a lot of people just at the doorstep of first place right now, right behind Trap with his $10 holla. So let's see here, guys. Punting it. Good Cowboy stop there by some of the guys we're going to need to see. Let's see. Lance Lenore taking the hit. Did not fair catch it. Almost fumbled it. He's trying to earn a spot in this team. Probably not the smart thing to do. Because you got to do that fair catch, guys. Even if he didn't fumble at that time, we're not going to ever risk that in a real game. And again, Duke Thomas did not block very well on the outside. You see number 20, Marquesian Huff, kind of giving the one-hand block, the half-ass block. Yeah, that kind of stuff, I don't like to see that. Those are the kind of guys that don't make the team or make the team in this kind of game. I don't care about the score. 3-0, who cares? You see I don't put the score down there? Because they don't mean crap, guys. None of these games really, the score means anything. And also, honestly, I just wasn't ready to put the score down. Didn't have time. It's a weekday, guys. What do you want? Sorry. Doing my best. But I will keep it. It's 3-0 Cowboys. A 57-yard field goal by Marr. So, nobody blocked there. What the hell happened there? Who was that guy who missed that block? Was that 62? Get the hell off my team. Who just, if it's Chaz Green, they better cut him right now. No, who is that? No. Who is that? No, it wasn't 62. It was somebody else who was halfway down the field. Is that Kadeem? No, it's not Kadeem. Is that Mama? Damian Mama. You're not making this team, man. Not with that kind of crap. That was number 69, I think, who missed the block. He was supposed to chip him and block him. He did not. Got Lance Lenore in motion. All right, we got doubles on the left. Cooper Rush on this 2nd and 14. Dumps it out to Darius Jackson. You got to get the block. Again, there's no blocking. He's still making yardage. He made 3 yards just on his movement. Both our guys, number 62 is a scrub. He missed his block pretty much completely. The other guy kind of half blocked him. Not very much space there. Good job. I got to say, Cooper Rush so far looking a little better. In this game, but don't know what's going to happen. This could be, a pick six for all I know. Everybody watching right now, man, much love. We're watching this game right here. Cannot show it. I don't know if you guys are saying, but we cannot show it legalities, guys. We run this every week, though, with our reactions, our breakdowns, during the game, in-game reaction. So it's emotional sometimes. Sometimes we lose the logic a little bit, but it's all right because it's Cowboy fandom. No blocking again. Cooper Rush on the run, flinging it. I just fucking called a pick six, didn't I? Fuck! God damn it, pick six. Cooper Rush. Oh, my God. Did I just say maybe he threw a pick six? Oh, my God. I just jinxed us. What are you guys saying in the chat? Oh, man. Yeah, this only hurts. Again, but look at the pressure. Who missed the block? Chaz Green. They're just horrible blocking. Horrible attempt to stop the play at the end. That was ugly as hell, guys. It's 6-3 right now, Houston. Cooper Rush just can't make that throw. I don't know what happened to Blake Jarwin. Who's playing? Where is Rico? I'm not saying it would have made a difference. Trust me. That was a shit pass. But I'm still saying this, guys. The blocking wasn't there for Cooper Rush. And Cooper Rush got to make a better decision than throwing a piece of garbage pass like that. Wow, that was bad. They're probably reviewing to see if he stepped out of bounds. Woo, let me see. Martin Vasquez. What's up, man? We can't stream it. I don't know about Instagram. We're watching it through the DirecTV package. Let me see. Did he step out? Come on, step out, baby. Step out. Step out. He did not step out yet. He stepped out there. He stepped out of bounds. So it's still 3-0 Cowboys. For those that care about the score, Barry B. What's up? Barry B. He caught me there, man. Jesse Ortiz. Blake Jarwin. I think he tripped on his own feet, which is he's fumbled and he's foot tripped, 2 F's right there. The last one is going to be a rated R word. So, Blake Jarwin got to get on track here. He's an expected starter. He can't be tripping on his feet and fumbling. So, a little annoying there. Barry B says, wait for it. There you go. Flames King Kid says, he looked bad as preseason. He was just looking, he looked bad today. He was looking good until that play. Should not have thrown. That's not, more than it was, I won't put it as a bad pass. It's more of a bad decision. It's a bad decision by him to throw that ball. You don't throw that ball. You take the sack. You throw it out of bounds, whatever. You can't help. You have a crap offensive line right now, which is unfortunately what's happened. Let me make sure I fix my man, R87 Stang. Guys, R87 Stang, El Mágico, El Jefe. This guy has his own business called Buy Art Fashions, BY ART Fashions, one word, and that's .com. Go check it out, guys. This guy, he's a Cowboy fan. He's, contributor, supporter of this channel. Support other Cowboy fans, guys. Check out his site, buyartfashions.com. So Art87 staying on the board here in third place. I'm bouncing around. And we got Mr. Right dropping to fourth. And no fifth place spot right now. Still open on the board. And a drop by David Short, who... Let me see what he did here. Did he take over first, second, third? He took... Whoa! Much love. What a nice hit there. Jordan Lewis got called for the flag, but David Short, much love to you. Thank you for the $20 drop. Man, that's a big one. I guess that's for good luck for Marquestin and Huff here. Trying to make it. Thank you, brother. David Short's now in first place as he knocks LT, the Eagle fan, down to 41 stream points. Come on. What? Who was that called on? Was that on Lewis or is that... Because Lewis went great job because it was defenseless. I think it's on the other guy. Is that 23? Tyree Robinson's going to get called for that one, guys. Damn, that hurt. That's too bad. Because he was having a good preseason. That was a bad foul. But again, he was hitting a defenseless receiver. I think that's what the flag's going to be. Yeah. So let me drop everyone's name. I'm fixing this right now. I mean, that we're looking to give this, these not want to say the game away because who cares about the score. It's just it's annoying to see our guys make dumb mistakes. Now, whether or not that should have been a foul, I don't know. Jordan Lewis was called on that. That should not have been on Jordan Lewis. If he was called on that, that's bull crap. I think we all can say that. David Short, I'm putting you up on the leaderboard in first place as well. And right now they're at the 29-yard line. No place to run, but he got out. Cowboys are just playing horrible. Who got him there? March Lillard came from behind and got him. Thank goodness, or else we were in trouble there. Let me try to fix this right here. All right, let's see if that works better. Hopefully it's fixed on top. Yeah, we're good. So David Short in first place, Trapp in second, Young Wilson in third, Art87 staying in fourth, and last but never least, Mr. Wright, the Mod Squad representing. Thank you guys, all 5 of you, for hitting it up. And of course, David Short with the big drop, taking the lead today, knocking down LT. 42 drop gives you the Streamlabs. Now here's the pass. They're going for the end zone. Tyree could not stop them. They're on the damn 3-yard line. First and goal on the 3 or 4 right now. Tyree Robinson on the coverage there, he did as best he could. It was a good pass. It was a good. They're on the 3-yard line. First and goal on the 3 by. Is that Brandon Whedon? You guys remember we played this exact scenario last night on our Madden 19 preview stream where we just let it run at 8-minute quarters just to see what the score would be. They blew us the hell out. I had to take over to get back in the game, and we still lost. But it's not about winning or losing. I mixed it up. I put the backups in, then I put the third stringers in the second half on both teams. So we've seen all these guys. If you watched the stream yesterday, there's Alfred Blue, who again was on the team yesterday. He happened to be the starter in our game yesterday. So Blue, they got a couple other guys in there. You're gonna see some time probably. I'm not even sure if that was him. Either way, I don't care about their side. That was Johnson, Jerron Johnson, number 29, not Earl Thomas, who's in there right now trying to lock down that some kind of, I guess, practice squad. I'm assuming. I'm interested to see Drez Anderson, Willie Flipper Anderson's son tonight, number 18. I think he looked good last week just coming on the scene, and now we got to see if he's gonna be able to have enough to make the practice squad. Second and goal from the 4. Going to a little fade route in the end zone, no flag. Marquez White out there, no flag. Good job. So, you guys see all the stuff in here, guys. I got to go through some of this info here that I have, but it's not that much there on Cowboy info. But we know we talk about that Randy Gregory thing. Everyone's freaking out with that first report, including here. We didn't know what was happening. Everybody hears it. They freak out. These guys, Jason Luckham Fontoura, whatever, Schmucko, he said his thing. But now we today, some people were starting to get on that wagon again, that bandwagon again about Randy Gregory. Here we go, because he was meeting with the medical doctors today and league officials to determine if he was going to be suspended. We're going to talk about that in a minute. It's third and goal. They're running a trap up the middle. Fucking touchdown. After all that crap, third down, they score. After all that BS. So there you go, guys. It's actually TJ. It doesn't really matter, but it does matter in some sense because some of these guys are going to be playing on our team. Now, I don't look at them individually. Like Justin March Lillard, he got blocked out enough. It's a goal line play. He's been playing pretty damn well for being a guy who's going to be having to show some. He's going to have to play in some of our games this year. You got Duke Thomas trying to get a spot on this team. Now with Shavarius Ward traded to the Kansas City Chiefs, probably for a draft pick, that means that we're going to, we're going to need another corner. Who's going to be the corner that steps up? We got to figure that out tonight. We got to figure out who's going to be the tight end. They got Blake Jarwin in there. Does that mean his job is still up for grabs? I don't know. Blake Jarwin tripped, caused, and the bad blocking, along with Cooper Rush's bad decision, all contributed, those three things, to the pick six. Almost pick six. He shanked that right in there. 7-3 Houston. Thank you for that update, Dallas fan. And Isaiah Dominguez and what's up, man? How you doing? Vach Lombardi in the house. What's up? You need to address our backup quarterback for sure. For sure. We agree there, Vach, for sure. I see guitar slinging Zombie Killer. You guys hear Skip Bayless? Yeah, man, I don't even listen to ESPN. I don't listen to Skip Bayless. I don't listen to Shannon Sharp. Once in a while, I'll get a little insight on something that they said or something. I don't really know. It is, if you're in the Dallas area, you got it. If you're in the Houston area, you got it. But if you are not, you don't get it. You don't get this game. I have a special package I got through DirecTV. Put in the extra bucks, partially from the donations from this channel, guys, to get the package that we need to be able to run streams, live streaming our channel, and also live streaming the games that we don't get locally here in the Dallas. It's not often because we're America's team, baby, But a lot of times we got to roll this channel. So preseason, they don't have it. They're giving you a free trial. Not a free trial. You have to have a certain package to get this trial. I get any game I want right now. I get all the preseason games as we speak right now. But I don't care. Nothing else matters. But this one right here, guys, that's the one I care about. And that's where I get illogical, right, Vach? This is where I get passionate, baby. It's not about winning or losing today either. That's why you don't see the score on the screen. Also, I didn't have time, but that's neither here or there. The point here is tonight we got to figure out certain positional guys. So we got Justin Marshall-Lillard. To me, he's been playing well, even though the defense might has some weak. Whatever, who cares? This is the second and third stringers. Tyree Robinson got to up it a little bit better if he wants to make that fourth safety spot. We traded Shavarius Ward, our cornerback. So, that spot's now open. You got Duke Thomas kind of, I don't know. He's not looking as good as I thought he would. He was one of my predicted 53 when we did it with the roundtable way back when. I don't know what he's doing out there. I don't know. He's looking lost on the punt coverage. He's looking, not there really. I mean, I'm trying to see if how he's doing in coverage. I haven't really been seeing enough of him. We'll see. Tyree Robinson's got to make that step at safety if we don't want to go somewhere else. And again, remember, guys, September 1st on Saturday, the cuts. We're gonna get offensive alignment, and a safety probably in those that cut down day. So expect that to happen. Of course, as I said yesterday, Frederick is gonna not be on the injured list until about 24 hours after he's been on the 53-man roster. That's the only way he can stay active for this season and probably half the year. So, it gives at least like 8 weeks to play with. So we'll see. And guys, I'm sorry I can't hit the comments. Hopefully, Fiance in there, rapping with you guys. I see Brian Bradford in the house in here as well. I see Snarly Fuzzum. What's up, Cowgirl Nation? Yeah, wrong place, buddy. It's Daniel, bro. What's up? You subscribed. Thank you. Knocked down another point from LT. Down to 40. There you go, brothers. How you doing? The DJ in the house. It's not DJ Crown J, but he's in here too. DJ. Yes, it's a Cowboys writer, 50 man. They got Rico guys on the squad. That's good. All these predictions don't mean anything. Honestly, today's what's going to really put Rico on the squad or not, because he made himself to get back into the conversation. His production, while the lack of Dalton Schultz's production, those things, when you see it on the field, it's definitely gotten closer. They still prefer Dalton Schultz. You know that. But Rico can definitely make it difficult for the Cowboys tonight on their coaching staff. And that's partially why you see them stepping away from Rico, in my opinion. Whether they don't want to show him and then maybe they want to practice squad him, I don't know. But Rico's in the game now. So that's what I'm watching that too. I'm watching his blocking. Now he blocked down the line, pushed this guy down the field. Good block by Rico there. I see Schultz. He was in the play where the tackle occurred. Now look, I know that he doesn't know he knows blocking assignments. He doesn't know blocking techniques. I just saw him go right down on 58. Help push down, then he went to 23 on the second level against the cornerback. So Rico didn't look. Look, Chaz Green is blowing. I don't care about Rico's bad blocking. Chaz Green is still on this team. He might make this team, Chaz Green. And he's 10 times worse than Rico Gathers. Just letting you know when it comes to blocking. Just watch. You can't miss it. In this play, I don't see Rico. It looks like it's a run, though. Darius Jackson. I like Darius Jackson, even though he's not showing great work here right now. I do see Dalton Schultz in that blocking formation there, it looks like. But again, it looked like it was his guy got off the block and made the tackle. So I don't know. Is he that much? Is he that much better than so far than Rico? So far in the NFL, what we've seen on tape, is he that much better than Rico blocking? Now, is he better about knowing where he's supposed to be? Yeah, but is he better in catching than Rico? No. So 2 out of 3 goes to Rico, in my opinion. 3rd and 5. And Cooper Rush taking the basic vanilla snap slant. And that guy should be a flag. Come on. So McKay was over there. You know, this guy's kind of showing up a little bit. He's tall. He's like 6'5". He can do stuff, but he looked like he was being held there. In my opinion, he was being pass interfered, but I guess defensive holding or pass interference. I guess the refs aren't calling it here in the Governor's Cup, guys. This is the state of Texas championship game. You know, the real one comes in the regular season in week, was it 4, 5, 6, whatever. That's the real Governor's Cup. This is the preseason Governor's Cup. There's number 2, Mark kicking it off, punting. Number 12, that's a block in the back. Please call that. No call on that. Nice tackle and the flag. Lance Lenore making a tackle. There you go, Lance. That's how you get yourself seen in a good way. Everybody watching right now, guys, do not forget to help us out here on this stream, this channel. We do daily updates on the Cowboys every day. We quote players straight from our phones. We do all that stuff because that's the facts. Those are the factual news. And then we give you our opinions as well daily on the Dallas Cowboys and some of the NFL. So we have the roundtable on Saturdays. We got game day live streams whenever the Cowboys play. Preseason, regular season, postseason, Super Bowl. You know we're going to be here. Myself, usually fiance is with me. Sometimes every other weekend it'll probably be the kids in the regular season. So guys, subscribe. Hit like. Helps the channel. Hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when we go live daily. And of course, follow us on Twitter. We have an account there. We put a lot of stuff through there. A lot of stuff like when YouTube doesn't work with their notifications, we put it and post it through there. Also, we have a Discord channel, which all the information is in the description. Jump in there for 24/7 football / Dallas Cowboy talk. It's really what's a Dallas Cowboy, but we got all fans in there. So check all that stuff out, guys. And of course, you see at the bottom, way at the bottom, that's the 20-team flag fantasy football league. If you want to be in it, send us a PayPal. $10 per person. We have, I think, 6 or 7 teams left. Send it in there. Once you send it to us in the order that we get it in, we will then put you into the league. In fact, I could do it live on stream right now if any of you guys do want to participate. PayPal $10 to mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. You send it to PayPal there. You come in. We get it on here. You're in the league, guys. It's a lot of YouTubers that are in it. A lot of you guys are in the chat right now are in it. So again, it's fun, but it's $10. It's 20 teams. It's going to put your fantasy football skills to the test. On top of that, tomorrow doing Fan Friday is the draft at 10 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you join us for that. We have Fan Friday. We're going to talk Cowboy football, of course, and it's the day before the cuts. But we're also going to do our live stream of our draft. So make sure you join us for that tomorrow. It should be fun. If you want to be in the league, guys, you know what to do. I just said it. Now, Randy Gregory, guys, met with the league doctor Thursday to determine if he's going to be suspended. It's not, don't freak out, Cowboy Nation. People think it's because he's failed a test. No. But this is why you figure they wouldn't do this on a game day. On a Thursday, it's his game day, and they're going to make him fly out. He's missing this game, basically, because of this situation. So he met with the league doctor, and people thought it was a big deal because it could be a suspension of some sort. But this is only because he's in phase 3, guys. He's in phase 3. Or stage 3 of the drug program, which basically means that they can basically do whatever they want. They can test him every day if they wanted to for the rest of his life. And it's at the medical director's discretion when they do these tests. So don't freak out. Randy Gregory is not failing a test. At least we hope not. And if he smoked weed the other day, then he's failing the drug test. But assuming that he's on the straight and narrow, he should be fine, guys. They're meeting with him not because they're going to suspend him. They're meeting with him because they want to make sure he, probably talk to him, see how he's doing mentally, and of course probably drug test him just in case. So, I expect him to be playing September 9th. The Cowboys expect him to play on September 9th. So at stage 3, at any time they would be required to further evaluation and treatment if that's the medical director wants to do that. Good tackle by Alumba, but it's a first down, unfortunately. So can't afford those things, guys. I wanted to jump over to Jalen Ramsey real quick. Jalen Ramsey made a comment about him being drafted to the Cowboys and Zeke being drafted to the Cowboys. What a bad defense there by our team. Our front line just got blown out. Jalen Ramsey said, quote, I will never, he said that he believes that the coaches wanted him, but Jerry Jones wanted Zeke. And he said, quote, I will never play for them unless the Joneses leave. So unless Jerry Jones and company sell their team, Jalen Smith will never play for the Cowboys. I don't think he was going to anyways, but there we go. There's Tapper jumping in. Brian Price in the mix. these guys, again, I say these names because we don't know if Tapper's going to be in the mix this year, but we know that Brian Price is probably going to be in the mix. We got to see these guys doing well out there, guys. This is a big deal. So right now they're at the 30, their own 31. Houston is. I don't care about the score. I'm letting you know that they got a lot of their. They have Alfred Blue. They have Bruce Ellington in the game. Braxton Miller. These guys. I mean, even Bruce Ellington's a little bit high. He's like their slot guy. I'm surprised that they're playing him, but they are. So Cowboys are playing right now. That cover 3 looks like that press defense. I like it. Yeah, they're playing the press. They got to him. The pressure made him throw the ball out, down to the ground. Whedon. That's the Whedon we know and love, guys. So third down. That was a good play by number 65. I think he's one of the new guys that came in. Nice stunt play. And Justin March Lillard made the hit. So guys, 65 made a guy's play, but March Lillard, 53, made a beautiful play there. You got to give him the credit on that one. March Lillard, solidifying his place on this team for our Cowboys. Let's see here where I was at here about that. Jalen Smith. The situation with Jalen Smith is that Matt Eberfluss advocated for Jalen Ramsey for the Cowboys, but the way that the Cowboys eventually and Jerry Jones eventually made the decision that they needed a difference maker on both sides of the ball. Zeke was that guy. He can help the offense. Get him! Come on, Tapper. There you go. I think Tapper got the first. No, 65 had the first grasp on him and lost him, and then Jeremy Ross ended it. 68. He's on the brink as well. One of these bubble players. He's been starting a lot too, guys. He's been starting 68. But I think who missed that right there? I see 68 finished it. But then 3 other guys had a chance to get him, including Jihad Ward, who missed on the sack. So, the pressure is there. So at least I see some of these guys. Jihad Ward might be able to force himself into this into the talk in the 53. That's not a false start. Or offsides by us. Okay, 4th and 12, they punt. Looks like Lance Lenore is going to try to take this for about 4 yards. So there you go. Chris Reyes, what's up? Dallas fan, what is up? Julian Frilot in the house. I hope so, sir. Ben Gallegos, what's up, man? I think we have 5 Super Bowls, if I remember correctly. Us Cowboy fans. Trecios in the house, man. I know a lot of people in here. Loyal to Houston. What is up, brother? How you doing? Much love. I saw you on the Space Cowboys channel. Hopefully, you guys subscribe to all our channels. Whedon got sacked twice. That's right. Snarly Fuzzum. I see Justin Quarles. What's up? How you doing? The Q man in the house, man. We got Kevin Clemens. Yeah, man. I've been trying to talk about the actual plays there, Kevin. I'm sorry if it was a commercial, by the way. Right now they're taking a break. Bobby from the Funk is in the house in here. OW Pura. What channel is the game on? It's in a local channels only. I live in Central Florida, so it's not there. We got Smoke Guapo in the house. I just shouted you out, Smoke Guapo. Smoke Guapo, man. Guapo's smoking. So let's see here. Fake play action. Cooper Rush throwing it to number 13, the Gallup, Michael Gallup. So great job. I mean, again, Cooper Rush had the time. He got the pass completed to Michael Gallup. That's what we want to see. East Coast Enterprises in the house as well. We got Will Gamble. What is up? The Q man. We see eye to eye a lot. My Cowboys fiance, yes, Justin Marshall is fighting for that 6th spot. We know Damian Wilson's got it solidified because he plays special teams. So it's 2nd and 3 now. The Cowboys have the ball on our own 26. We're losing 7-3 with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. It's ticking down under 4 minutes. We just ran the ball. Darius Jackson, who got the start over Bo Scarborough. So again, guys, it's a flag on this play. Unfortunately, probably a hold if I was going to guess, but we'll see. Maybe it was leading with the helmet. You can't really tell these days. Either way, it's 7-3 with 3:55 left in the first quarter. We're still early on. Offsides on Houston. So now it's we get some yards. We get 5 yards there. We got a neutral zone. That's good news for the Cowboys. Continuing this offensive drive. I want to see some of these guys produce. I would love to see Rico out there. They threw him on there for a play, but guess who's back? And I like Blake Jarwin. But Blake Jarwin's the one that's in there right now. And then we had no Jeff Swain, but you got Jarwin, you got Schultz, and you got Rico, and they're fighting for at least one spot. We don't know if they're gonna give 4 spots out or keep or keep 3. We're fighting our own team this year, honestly, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so guys, that right there is an example of why Rico would not have made Rico in that play would have made minimal difference other than his size, which is an advantage over right there what you saw Blake Jarwin did. Blake Jarwin, if Rico ran into him, that guy would be on the ground right now. Maybe even a flag would be called. Instead, when Blake Jarwin kind of gave him a little chip block, he just kept going right through him. It was a bad block by Blake Jarwin, and he got in Cooper Rush's face, made him throw the ball, throw it down on the ground for an incompletion. 2nd and 10. Shotgun with Darius. Was that Darius Jackson? Yeah, it is, and it's not even no gain, guys, no gain. David Fernandez says, I hope Gallup will be the next. Hey, listen, I don't want to jump the gun, but he looks stellar. He looks good for sure. Dallas fan, I agree. Why are we throwing 3-yard passes? 2nd and 10. 1st and 10, we throw a 3-yard pass. 2nd and 10, we run for a 1-yard loss. Just I don't know what they're trying to do here. I see triple X, quintuplet X, man. Well, I'm not in Dallas. I'm in the Central Florida area, so we gotta go. We're going through the NFL DirecTV's NFL package. They're giving a special viewing of preseason games today, and we just got lucky. We got to see all 3 of them nationally televised, and then this one. Let's go. Damn it. That was a drop by Darius Jackson. He would not have had the first down. We just can't get the ball past 5 yards on a pass most of these times, unless they're a slant, and even then they're not even caught all the time. Cooper Rush is out. We're punting with 2:47 left, guys. So 3 and out, Dallas fan. I feel it. Matt Persico in the house. What's up? It's 7-3. The Houston Texans. We had a couple chances to stop him. We did not. We threw a pick 6 initially. It's called back because he was out of bounds. And then they slowly, again, drove down the field with penalty after penalty after penalty. And mistake or blown coverage. And then they got their touchdown finally on 3rd down and goal. So, good tackle there on the coverage there by number 20, Marquestin Huff, and number 58, is he? I think. I'm not really sure. Is that Pinkins? Not sure. Or Joe Lanning? I'm not sure. Game Pass. There you go, DJ Crown J. Game Pass has it on. But you have to subscribe to them, or at least do the temporary subscription, I guess it is. Yes, guys, we're going to. It's commercial. Never commercial here. The commercial means I got to talk more about our Cowboys and some information that you guys definitely want to know about. As always, though, aside from of course subscribing to Space Cowboy 17, DJ Crown J, and his 5th quarter Cowboys, Dallas Cowboy Football News, Dallas Cowboy Fan 1980. Aside from that, that's the Roundtable crew. Hit the like button for my Cowboys family right now in this stream, guys, and help us out. Hit subscribe if you're new. Let's get up to 2,400 and keep going. All right? Keep growing the family. Been around for just a little over a year. We're in year 2 right now. I cannot wait to see what happens with our Cowboys. Only good things, guys. It's always about the star. So, daily videos, you know the deal, guys. Hit like, hit subscribe, notification bell, Twitter, Discord, all the information in the description below. So, here we go, guys. Some guys that we can look at to get. We talked about some guys yesterday. Another guy, Paxton Lynch, a quarterback that's going to probably be cut by the Denver Broncos. A guy we were looking at the year we got Dak in the 4th round. We were looking at him in the 1st. We see what he's kind of brought. Not much to the Broncos, but can he be a backup quarterback for us? Would he be another Cooper Rush? So, some consideration, I guess you would want to take into that. Stephen Jones said, quote, "We've seen it happen time and time again when a player really steps up and sticks out in that last game and makes the team. Somebody we didn't think would make it. One word, Rico. Give him a chance, though. Got to give him a chance. They gave him 1 chance, and he blocked well. So he's 1 for 1. Dalton Schultz is 2 for 5 or 2 for 6 in his good plays versus bad plays because he's missed a couple of blocks as far as I've seen. He was out of place a couple times. Not much different than Rico, and people say that Rico's always out and all over the place. So is Dalton Schultz, and I guess he's a rookie, but he's also played football longer than Rico has, right? So when will we see LVE again, guys? He's not playing this game, obviously. The Cowboys are very optimistic. He's going to be playing week 1, quote from Stephen Jones. Obviously, when they're missing valuable time, it's not optimal. But at the same time, we know what kind of player he is. We know when he's ready and that he'll be able to help us. We feel at least somewhat good that he can join us back here next Wednesday and be ready to go back to work to full speed for the Carolina game. That's going to be the important part. Can he go and get prepared? If not, we'll have to be smart about that. Whatever that means, Stephen Jones, I'm not really 100% sure. What I do know is that LV has not gotten enough time out there on the field. And I think we all can agree with that. Number 19 pick, a rookie overall. Come on, man. 19th overall pick, a rookie. You got to get him on that field. And he just got on the field, once, was it? 1 game? We need more from LVE. Cole Beasley said this, quote, "The toughest challenge you have in the NFL as a receiver is dealing with the press coverage all game long, getting off that stuff and dealing with the man. That's what we do on defense a lot of the times." So he also said, quote, we get to work with it all the time with our defensive doing that. So it's only going to make us better as a team. So basically what Cole Beasley is saying, to say what he's saying, is that because of Chris Richard's press coverage, all game long, all practice long is basically press coverage from Richard for the most part. That prepares them when they're facing press coverage, which is usually the most difficult times for a receiver. When they're facing press coverage, that's when they, got to get out of the. That's when they have the most trouble, and that's when they get the most practice, though, with against our defense. So when they face these kind of defenses in the real games, in regular season games, in the postseason, hopefully in the Super Bowl, and as we win it one of these days, hopefully this year, this will be valuable stuff that we need to, that these guys need to retain and hold on to. So we'll see what happens. Some people are talking about, imagine this. Two important guys right now that could help our team. But because of Jerry Jones's stance and view, and I know some of it's business related, but because of his stance and view, Ben Gallegos, what's up, brother? How you doing? Thank you. We're at Marquez White right there. Represent Marquez White tonight. What do you call it? Number 40, which is what's his name? Shoot, I forgot now. Well, I think that's Marquez Huff is 20. So number 40 was Shavarius Ward. He's not on the team anymore, guys. Shavarius Ward was traded to Kansas City. Traded to the Kansas City Chiefs, in case you missed that. It was kind of under the radar today. He's the guy that was going to make this team probably as the 5th corner. He's gone. I think we got a draft pick for him. Now we got to figure out who's going to make this team at the cornerback spot. So will it be Marquez White? That's number 39. So we'll have to see, guys. Number 40, like I said, was Shavarius Ward, but he's not with us anymore. We don't have a number 40 right now. Bill Bates, though. We'll say Bill Bates. How's that sound, guys? For those old timers. What's up? Mugulaga. I got 82 right now, Witten, because we need ourselves a tight end to emerge today. What's up? Let freedom ring, America. In the house. What's up? Yes. America's team in America. That's right, guys. 38 points now, guys. You drop, what is that? I guess you drop Marquez White. You take it. 38. I don't know who's 38 on our team right now, but I don't think that he's going to be, whoever the number 38 is, probably not going to make the team. Let's see who's on here. David Short, what's up? Who's in the lead right now? He said, no doubt to Justin Quarles. He's the key to everything on RD. Come up and hit. Again, Alumba cannot get the tackle, so he gets the first down. There we go. Carol Cantler. The game cannot be shown here. It's illegal. Obviously, it's copyrighted. Not illegal, but it's copyrighted. The game is currently on the NFL Game Pass through the NFL Network or the NFL Sunday Ticket. I happened to sign up for that. Myself and fiance, we signed up so we can get this game tonight. And it's not. And it's supposedly it's not every game, but it looked like they had every game. We're just lucky to be able to see it. I'll take it, guys. I'll take it. It's a little bit sputtering right now, but I'll take it. Minute 42 on my side. Texans have the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 49, basically midfield. Remember, I'm running this stream here live too, so that's going to slow it down a little bit there. There's a play action and throwing it out to number 5, I think is Webb. We saw him yesterday in our little live stream. Let me see. It kind of stuck for a second. He's going to dump it out. Yep. And it's a nice stop. Who made that? Who did not wrap there? Number 20. Number 28, is that? Yeah, number 20. Oh, no, 29. Jerron Johnson, who's trying to fight his way somehow to this team, whether it's practice squad, whether it's, 50. He's not going to make the 53, but he's going to try. He's going to try. So, right now it's 7. Your mom. What's up? It's right now 7-3. Our Cowboys are losing. Houston's winning. But again, it's about, I want to see certain players more about the score. You know what I mean? That's why I did not put the score on today. Usually we have the score at the bottom, guys. We're trying to get our last push here for our fantasy football league. It's a $10 league. We're trying to get 20 teams. I think we're missing 6. If you guys want in, we're closing it tonight. And the draft is tomorrow at 10 p.m. Nice. Got to wrap up, guys. We stick them. We hit them, but we never wrap up. I don't know what's wrong with this team. I've seen that multiple times. So right now, Caron Jones, or I think his name Caron Jones or Smith, something like that. Caron Smith is in the game right now. He just made that stop. He didn't wrap his arms. I wish he would have. But these guys probably not making the team, guys. Yeah. Some of these guys I really don't care that much about. DJ, David Shore is in the house. All you guys, I care about you guys. DJ, David Shore, Joseph Sandberg, my Cowboys fiance. I love you. Quintuplet X. We don't know. That's the reason Earl Thomas is not in a Cowboy uniform is because of the Seahawks. Great coverage. Duke Thomas with some damn good coverage. We had Dorrance Armstrong was in the court in Webb's face. So, and that connects. You see that's where the defense is going to work. That's how we need to do this. Man coverage. Duke Thomas had the nice coverage on him, even though the pass was a little. Yeah, that would have to have been a perfect pass to be a completion. And we had Dorrance Armstrong in the quarterback's face, number 74. I love that. It's fantastic. SC Sun Devils, man. You want in on that? Send them that info. Fiance's got it right there, guys. Fiance. My Cowboys fiance. That's actually my fiance. She's on the channel. I know some of you guys are new, so subscribe because tomorrow we're doing this. We're doing this live, guys. Email us, as fiance is saying, but you could. I'm telling. Fair catch it. Good. Lance Lenore, don't make a. They just touched him. That's not a flag. He touched him. That should be a flag. And Lance Lenore is arguing that's true, guys. You cannot touch the guy when he's even after he catches the ball. You can't. The guy grabbed him by the waist. I know it sounds petty. Those are the rules. Lance Lenore is actually correct on that one. Now, you guys want in this league. First come, first serve. I'm checking my phone right now, so I get it right now. If you guys send me something here, guys, you guys send it through PayPal. You send a $10 payment to PayPal to us, mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. You send that to us. Once I get the confirmation, I'll send you the link, and you are in the league, guys. There's 6 spots open, 7 spots open. Join us. Join us, guys. I'm trying to clear this right now. Let's see. Okay. So I still haven't got any payments, guys. If you want in, that's how you do it through there. Tomorrow we're doing the live. There's Boas in the game, and he lost a yard. This front offensive line of ours cannot block their own shadows. They can't do a damn thing right now. I mean, this is horrible. Horrible. First quarter is officially over. It's 7-3 Houston. The least of our worries is a score. I'm going to get some more news, but I'm just letting you guys know. Yes, you can email us. That's one way of doing it. But it would be a lot better if you guys just right at this point, because this is a mad rush to the end. If you guys are interested in this league, you guys are really serious about it, and it doesn't matter what you can. We have Steel 58, guys, a Steeler YouTuber, TTC style. We got a bunch of Cowboy YouTubers, of course, on there. We got a bunch of Cowboy fans. We got a Philly fan. We got fans, a Giant fan. We got fans from all over. So everybody can join. It's a mad rush. Today's the last chance to get in there, guys, because after this stream, I'm cutting it off. So we got to try to fill in all these spots. If you want in, PayPal. mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. And if once I get that notification that you guys paid, I will send you the link to your email. Make sure you send us your name that you are in the chat and your email information, so I can then send you the link to the Yahoo League. It's a points per reception league, 20 teams. It's got 13 or 14 teams in it, guys. First come, first serve. If there's one spot open and I said that it's held for somebody and you want it, you get it. So that's the way it goes. You guys subscribe to the channel though, because tomorrow we're gonna go live. And we're going to do it together. We might even use Discord and jump in here and just chat it up, guys, as we all draft together. And we do our Fan Friday and our breaking down of any Cowboy news, as we always do. In preparation for the cuts on Saturday, for the roundtable on Saturday. And I might have a special guest, guys, later on this week, or next week, on this show. Believe it or not, our biggest guest, I'd say, I guess you can say, on this show. So stay tuned for that as well. We keep it cowboyed up, guys, forever. Like 1980 says, keep it cowboyed up. You never know, baby. When that next Super Bowl's coming. 24 years for me, guys. 24 years. It hurts. It hurts. We need another Super Bowl. You guys don't know. I'm in my 40s, early 40s. Don't catch me. And I was there since Danny White and Tony Dorsett. After those 2 out of 5 Super Bowls in the 70s, I didn't know about that. I just knew that I liked that team with that helmet, with the star on it, and it's my mom's favorite team. That's all I knew. And so I'm a Cowboy fan, and I went through the 5-11 season with Tom Landry, through the 3-13 season with Tom Landry, and then the bye from Jerry Jones, the firing of Tom Landry. Oh man, the Jimmy Johnson hiring, and the 1-15 year, and then we got 7-9, one away from the playoffs, and then we got to the playoffs at 11-5, beat the Bears, lost to the Lions, and then after that, you guys know the deal. 4 years, 3 Super Bowls, should have been 4, but all right, whatever. I'm ranting, guys. After all that commercial break, I got no info to you guys. That's the way we do that here on Cowboys Family. It's just interactive. We just try to, Lance Lenore, try to get onto the outside, but someone didn't hold their block. If that's Blake Jarwin, again, not blocking well, why are we, all right, I don't want to get mad. I don't want to overreact and get emotional. God forbid. But if Blake Jarwin's lost out there, and Dalton Schultz is lost out there, and both these guys, and Dalton Schultz dropped the pass, and in the last couple games, I think he dropped one in one game. He dropped at least two passes in 3 games. Dalton Schultz, like they were in his hands, and they've gotten lost on the field. So has Rico, but Rico is the best out of those 3 when it comes to catching that ball and getting on the field naturally. I don't know why they don't put him in more. Nice pass, a little high on the pass by Cooper Rush, but it was good enough that it led to a good catch by Lance Lenore. first down for Cowboys. So, let's see here. The paid league is just $10 per person, brother. SC Dunn Sun Devils. Would love to have all different teams represented in this league, guys. But it's open right now, and we have a whole bunch of guys in here. No Dak wants two. I do not want two people per team because then you can collude with each other. But trust me on one thing, guys. If anything's fishy, guess what I'm gonna do? Veto. In the end, I'm gonna have the last. If it's unfair and enough people vote on it, and nice play by McKay, guys. I'm telling you, this guy is to me shown more in a sense. Has shown more for what we need. Number 19, McKay. He's shown more to what we need for our team. We're lacking a big, tall, lanky receiver that can make plays like that. That guy could cut out. He's 6'5", and he's been making plays all camp. This guy's got to be considered for staying on this team in some form or fashion. He might not make this team if he gets cut. So you think about Lance Lenoir, you think about maybe this guy making it over Lance Lenoir. Deontay Thompson's going to make this team, number 15. Bo! Good job by Bo. He's going full head of steam. I like it. He kind of lowered his head a bit. I don't know how these rules are going to go this year. Sometimes they'll call it, sometimes they won't. It's very confusing, as Troy Aikman said yesterday, and we discussed it, man. Rico has been in, Dwayne, a very little bit. Unbiased Cowboy fan, what's up, man? They played Rico one play for a block. He did well. He crushed down the block, and then he bumped to the next level and got the cornerback. I mean, the whole line broke. The whole line collapsed when he blocked. And that's the only play I've seen him in the game so far. That's the only play. So I'm looking for Rico. Darius Jackson looked okay, but really they're stopping the running backs pretty well. Bo's getting his shot now. Cooper Rush has been okay. He's been under pressure a lot. Good pass. Now that one was dropped by Gallup. That should have been Gallup's. That's on Gallup. Nick Kurz. Do you matter? You do matter, Nick. Everybody matters. Everybody matters, Nick. Stay with us, Nick. Don't say goodbye, man. Come on. What's up, Daryl? Oh, my main man. We track almost the same things on different sites, especially like Twitter. Much love to you, bro. Let's see here. See David Short saying maybe Rico not playing is a sign that he's going to make the team. No. He played a little bit. He's going to play some more. I just want to see what he's going to do. They're definitely going to Blake Jarwin. And Bo dropped the pass for the first down. That was a positive. You can't do these things in these games. This is where you make or break yourself. You understand, guys? And a lot of people say, I want Bo because he's from whatever college. I don't care. Oh, he can handle the game time. He can't. He's dropped the pass. He's been hurt. He's been, I think you can risk cutting Bo Scarborough. Honestly, if you need that spot, you can risk it, and you can get him back on the practice squad because I don't think anybody's going to pick him up, guys. He's a 7th-round pick. They would have got him in the 7th round. They would have got him before that if it was that big of a deal. So I think if the Cowboys want to work with him, I don't have a problem with that. Just make sure we practice squad him, and let's not waste a roster spot on Bo Scarborough. If he's going to drop passes, get hurt here and there, and just not be there yet. With Rico, I think Rico gets picked up on a practice if he's released. It's too much hype already for the last 2.5 years for Rico to kind of sneak back onto the practice squad. I just don't see it. Fane, what's up, man? How you doing? And then Fane saying not better than Flipper Anderson's son, Drez Anderson. I want to see him out there. I've been calling about him, number 18. I want to see how he plays. But number 19 has been making some plays. Now 18, Drez Anderson has made plays more because he's in a shorter time span. He's been here with the team for a week. So we're going to see, when we see Drez, we'll see how good he is. He looked great last week. Well, McKay looks great in practice. He's looked good, made some great catches in practice, and a couple times in the games too. He's got to continue to do that to even be considered for the practice squad. I don't think any of those guys are going to make the team. I think but one of those two guys will make the practice squad. So that's what they're playing for right now, those guys particularly. What's up, Space Cowboy? What's up? How we doing, guys? Guys, subscribe up to Space Cowboy right now. Make sure you sub up to him. He's part of the round table, along with DJ Crown J's 5th quarter. Cowboys, Dallas Cowboy fan, 1980 with the power, baby. You know it. And, of course, how we doing, guys? As you can say, see Space Cowboy saying, guys, he's taking it from the carrot. Dallas Cowboy, football news. Subscribe up to him as well. So we got Boot T Lover, who got by fiance. Thank you for that. And Savage Cabagura, you got the thing too, guys. Thank you for that. Bobby from the Funk, thank you, brother. Thank you. Nothing illegal at all. So we're rolling this as perfectly legal as you can. Much love and thank you, Bobby from the Funk. Caden Miller, Cannot show the game, brother. Sorry about that. That's the way it goes. It's very limited. It's blacked out. This is a special viewing I'm getting right now, and I cannot break trust on that or break the rules or whatever for people wanting to watch the game. It's a preseason game, so hopefully my words take you through it. We're losing 7-3 if you care about the score. Some guys will look good, some guys will look bad, but this is going to make a difference and be the determining factor on those last 5 spots on the active roster and on the 5 spots on the 53, not the active, and then the practice squad. This is what this game is about right now, and it is a big deal to real Cowboy fans and it's also the Governor's Cup. We're playing for the state of Texas. If you care about the score, I care about the Governor's Cup more so. Of course, we like to win it, whatever, and brag, but I care more. I care more about the regular season Governor's Cup, baby, and I want everybody healthy. I'll take a loss and win it in regular season as long as everyone's healthy. I'll take that. You know what I mean? I want to see our players produce, our backups. I want to see who stands out and who regresses. And then, the coaches are going to make the decisions based on some of it on this. As we just said, Stephen Jones says sometimes a guy sticks out. Now, right now, no one's really sticking out. Good defense by Alumba. So he's trying to make his name back into this because he's dropped way off. Is there a flag? No flag. So, again, I was talking about 2 guys that are going to help our team, guys. 2 guys that can help our team right now. But because of Jerry Jones' anthem stance and this whole anthem thing, they're not coming to our team. You know the 2 names? I'm gonna let you know, and they were from the same team, the 49ers. Colin Kaepernick could be our veteran backup right now, and nobody would be pissed. I don't think much of us, taking his politics out, I don't think nobody's pissed about that. That's what I wish we can do, but Jerry Jones will never let that happen. He's directly hurting our team from getting better. Same thing with Eric Reed at safety. We need depth at both spots. We need both those guys. Again, it's never going to happen. But that's how I say, guys. That's what I say pisses me off when Jerry Jones' stance. Actually, their stance don't hurt our Cowboys. They don't hurt the Dallas Cowboys. They might hurt your feelings, but they don't hurt our Dallas Cowboys. What bothers me is that Jerry Jones' stance, who I don't care what his stance is. He has the right to have whatever he wants. But his stance is so polarizing as well, but his is actually making a difference in players we're going to be able to bring into Dallas and also on players that he's going to want to sign in Dallas. So if you had Kaepernick and you had Eric Reed, that's 2 out of 3 issues resolved. It's a fumble. No, I knocked it down. Tapper showing a little life in there. I like it. Tapper's been showing life last week. He ran down a play from 40 yards back, and he outran his defensive backfield and the linebackers. Tapper's definitely showing a lot. Look at that play by Tapper. Nice play. I think Charles Tapper has a chance to make this team. He's at the brink. He's definitely at that brink. He was our 53rd, I think. Him, Coney Ely, and Jihad Ward. Those 3 guys, it might just be 1 or 2 of those guys. When David Irving comes back, it might be only 1 of those guys left on this team. We'll see what happens. Tapper's been frequently injured. Jesse Perez, sorry, man, I don't, but maybe you do, brother. Don't know. Let Freedom Ring, man, says hell no. About probably my stance on the anthem thing. Man, wide open. No! And again, number 29, not Earl Thomas. Let Freedom, let me just say here, Let Freedom Sing says hell no. I don't know what it's about. Maybe it's this damn play, which sucks. Unbiased Cowboys fan says JT Barrett is a quarterback. Joseph Sandberg says MCF, I'm sure Jarwin is odd man out. Whoa, Joseph. That I don't know about. That would be definitely a surprise if they cut Jarwin after last year keeping him on the roster. But you might be right. You never know. Maybe he is the odd man out. We know Jeff Swaim's not. Let me see what happens on this play here with this run. Again, 66 falls right. Lewis Neal, I think that's his name. I think that's 66. He fell right on him. So good job by Lewis Neal. He's trying to get on this practice squad as well. Oh, shoot. Let me see here. Score 7-3, Houston Texans. How you doing? Game time, Dan Day. How you doing, guys? Much love to you. Ice Dog in the house. What's up? I know. He was one of those guys that it depends on this game. The second half of this game is going to determine probably Mike White, if he messes up badly, oh my goodness. There's got to be a hold in that play. That was a hold, man. I don't know how they got through that hold. It's 10 minutes and 47 seconds, 46. There's a penalty. And time's still running for some reason. Don't know. Let me see here. Mike White, I think his future with the Cowboys is going to be determined in the second half of this game. So stick with us because I'm watching this game all the way through. Goldak says, what's the score? Like I said, it's hard to get this game unless you're in Dallas, Houston, or you have this Game Pass special edition, which I was able to get myself and Fiance. Fiance really got it done for us. So thank you, Fiance. Make sure you thank her up in the chat. Schultz is the odd man out according to Jesse Ortiz. And that would make more sense, but I think he could be picked up in the practice squad. That's the difference. I think Blake Jarwin might be picked up by the Eagles because they wanted him last year. So if you have to cut someone based on who you think is going to trickle down to us, Dalton Schultz will probably be the one you want to go with, but Blake Jarwin, if you were completely you cannot work with this guy. I don't know how they can say that when they've been working with him as a first teamer. I think it's going to be all four. There's a hold right there. They should be calling that. The left end was being held, it looked like to me. But he got a hit on the quarterback on Webb. Good pressure. I think that was... What was that? If they show the replay, I'll be able to check it. But good pressure on the quarterback's right side, on the left side of our defensive line. Good job there. Still, it's going to be soon under 10 minutes, and it's 7-3 Texans. We'll see more from Mike White before the end of this game, and I think there's room for him on this. I think Rico is starting. Bobby, I think you're stretching a little bit. I think he's going to be a specialized player. A Tavon Austin type guy, if we keep him on this team. I think that's the way to go with him. Because Tavon Austin will be brought in for certain situations. 3rd and 12. Got to get the sack. They cannot. Got to make the tackle. They can. There it is. Finally from behind. This is 65. He's making a name for himself a little bit. Covington make the stop there. Help. 65, guys. Report on me. Who's 65? Because he's made 2 or 3 big plays. He's got in there, I think, and he had the pressure on the quarterback the first time. This guy's actually looking good. 65. Give me his name, guys. Drop me his name. I'm not caught up right now. I went back a little bit. Gunslinger says Kaepernick would be immediate mass destruction, and that's why that's the other reason why Jerry Jones wouldn't get him. But just imagine if this wasn't blown out of proportion by a lot of the fans, a lot of the owners, a lot of the people, then we would have Kaepernick, we would have Eric Reed, and we would have a much better Super Bowl ready team. Punt. So under 9 minutes and 20 seconds, we're getting the punt. Lance Lenore is getting, it's a flag on the play. Lance Lenore is going downtown Julie Brown. Hector Rivera, what is up, bro? How you doing? Ice H2O. Jerry could get away with signing them. He could, but then, and I wouldn't have a problem with it. Buddy Johnson, what's up? How you doing, man? Yes, we traded Trevarius Ward to KC. We talked about that earlier. That spot now for Duke Thomas, number 26, is now open. Duke Thomas had nice coverage play. He had a bad coverage on a punt, I thought, blocking. Tyree Robinson had, a couple, I don't think great plays, but he was not doing horrible. So I still think Tyree Robinson stays in the mix here. But that cornerback spot is up for grabs. You got, Shavarius Ward out of the mix, so you got Marquez White in the mix. You have a large group of guys in the mix, a couple other undrafteds. So we'll wait and see, guys, what happens. Let me see. Why no Rico? Brian Bradford, we've been asking this question forever. No Rico, why? I don't know. It's insane. Yeah, I know, Savage. Probably no playing there. Let's see here. Gold Axe says, let me see what Gold Axe is saying here. No one like the Jets. Get out of here. I have a buddy that loves the Jets, man. Let's see. Lincoln Hawk says, I think trading Ward stock up draft picks to get Earl Thomas. Not a bad little drop there, Lincoln. You may be true. We'll see. Maybe we're getting ready. Because this, again, we're going to make moves, and Stephen Jones said it. We're referring to the cuts on the September 1st on Saturday. But it also could mean a trade. Earl Thomas, maybe. You never know. I just don't want to sacrifice the future, guys. That's my big concern. So, but good catch there, Lincoln. Lincoln Hawk. Unbiased Cowboy fan says Rico is hurt. Is that the case? If Rico is hurt, that's gonna be a problem. I don't think Rico is hurt, but we'll have to wait and see. So Austin Larkin, as Joseph Sandberg said, number 65 is Austin Larkin. Larkin, who honestly I only heard of him being a pickup recently. With Dres Anderson, these are two damn good pickups we had in this little training camp offseason. Definitely caught my eye. Whether they make the team or not, I don't know. Practice squad, though. Practice to the squad on both those guys. Keep your eyes open for them. Oh, wait. I don't know if he's saying a lineman. Let me see. It's a lineman. He got hurt. Okay, good. It's not Rico. Rico hasn't played enough to get hurt. Rush needs to learn how to go down. Go down. I agree with you, unbiased. Massive hunk of flesh, Rico. He's a big guy. Cowboys legend, man. What's up? How you doing, Cowboys legend? Much love to LL in the house, man. Sub up to him. He puts the, he keeps it real. So Cowboys legend in the house. What's up? Yeah, the trade happened. I know Shavarius Ward's trade went through ways away. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to make sure Cowboys Legend 27 knew that we reset the My Cowboys Family Free League, which is still available if you guys want to join. We're gonna shut both leagues down probably tonight, but the Money League is still open for those that are interested. It's just a $10 payment to PayPal, and send us. Make sure you let us know who you are in the chat and your email address, so we can then send you the link, and you can just jump into the league, guys, and join the Money League here. You know, $10 per person, not that much. 20 teams. I think we got 16 or 14 teams right now. So first come, first serve, basically at this point, guys. All right, so we're right now here on our own 9 freaking yard line, down 7-0, which I don't care about that. It's 8:40 left to go and ticking. Cooper Rush still in the game. And Bo looking better as this game progresses. Bo's going. Bo. Well, he's going slowly, but he's going. So we talked about Kaepernick and Eric Reed, 2 guys that could help us immediately in our depth positions, quarterback and safety. We're not ever going to get because of Jerry Jones. Whether you agree or not, I'm just saying that's how he hurts our team. I don't care if you agree or disagree with Jerry Jones or the kneeling or not. I'm just saying that situation has hurt. Jerry Jones' stance has hurt. Not the player's stance. Jerry Jones' stance has hurt our Cowboys. And she quits. She quit, just subscribed. So she quits, but she didn't quit here. Thank you, she quits in the house. 3rd and 2 for Cooper Rush. Dumping it down to Rico for the first down. Rico doesn't have to know where to go. Simplify it, Cowboys. Come on, Cowboy coaches. Simplify the routes for this man. Have him go 5 yards and turn around, 10 yards, turn around, get over the line of scrimmage. I can do that. If I can do it, this big man can do it. And he does it fast, and not fast, but fast enough. He makes his window to catch the ball. Look at the window. His height, his size, his arm length. These things contribute to the reason why Rico is dominant over the rest of these tight ends. We honestly, in the receiving game, he's better than these guys in the receiving game. Catching the ball. I know it means knowing when to be a decoy, knowing when to block, and knowing where to go on your routes. That's very important. If you're worried about it, simplify it. By the way, Damian Mama is the one that got kind of nicked up and hurt. His left ankle, his shoe got out. I think he's limping a little bit. Damian Mama, number 69. He missed the block earlier. Feel better, but it's going to be tough for you to make this team. Ganja Man in the house. Woohoo. Boomer Sooner. Lanier is hurt, he's saying. I don't know. I didn't see him get hurt, but maybe you guys are in front of me a little bit. Ryan D. Texas is winning by 7 currently. Well, it's 7-3 right now with under 7 minutes to go. It's 7-3 Texans. Yeah, guys, I know. So let's see. Rico is our Gronk. That's a little far-fetched. Too fast to say that, but, Rico could develop into something better. Rico's going down the field. Come on. Cooper! Damn it! Rico was open when he got past. See, that's the only thing with Rico. He takes a little too long to get out there. But so did the other tight end. I don't know who the other guy was. Was it Wells? Or was it Blake Jarwin or something like that? Or Dalton Schultz? Because they kind of crossed in like a post play right there. I'm curious to know. I think it was Dalton Schultz. Let me see who's the other guy. Yeah, Schultz and Rico almost bumped into each other again. And you can't blame Rico only on that. They both the idea is to get close enough where you're kind of picking off the defender on the man coverage. I'm looking at right now, Cooper Rush, if he had another half a second, Rico was open in the corner, guys. He had him open in the right side. But he didn't have enough time. The pocket collapsed. And Rico and Dalton Schultz the way the defense played it, they slowed them both down. So both tight ends got slowed down that play. Whether they know what they're doing or not, Rico and Dalton Schultz kind of both had an issue on that play. So for those that want to blame Rico, look at Rico wide open if he had another second. Another half a second. Damn. Rico could have, I'm still waiting because last week if Mike White put that ball in front of Rico, not on his way behind. It's funny, guys. I saw a picture of them with that same play where Rico could not make the catch because it was so far behind him by Mike White. It was almost picked. If it was thrown just a little in front of him, it would have been a touchdown. There's a screen to Gallup. Just take Gallup out of the... Why don't we have Gallup in the game, guys? Like, I don't want Gallup in this game. I've seen enough. Take him the hell out the game. We're under 7 minutes, by the way. Gallup needs to come out the game. Anthony Gucci has Kaka. Or Kaka, depends. King T, can't wait to see Dak throw Rico. Exactly. I've been wanting to see that since week 1. We don't get a chance. Lincoln Hawks is Garrett Scott calling stupid swing passes. Exactly. There's a run to Bo. Bo knows a first down right there. Not Bo Jackson and not Darius Jackson. Bo Scarborough. He is gaining steam as this game continues. He knows he's got a job is on the line right here, and he can play special teams. That's the advantage he has over Darius Jackson. Jackson might have to play serious special teams. I like what Darius Jackson did in the passing game. Bo Scarborough dropped the pass earlier, so he's trying to regain it back on the ground. I think there's a way we can still keep We can still keep Bo Scarborough on this team on the practice squad because I think he'll be the 7th round guy. Nobody's going to really pick up a 7th round cut. And he hasn't shown that much greatness so far. Hopefully don't break a big one here, but going high. What a piece of garbage. That's incomplete. That's a bad pass by Cooper Rush. McKay. Again, it was like the play last week to Rico by Mike White. It was thrown way too far behind. There's nothing he can do. Although that was in front of him. Hit his hands. And you know, I always say that Des Bryant should catch those. Well, every NFL receiver needs to catch those. So that's why he's not going to be on this NFL roster. He's going to be on the practice squad if he's lucky. McKay. So he needs to make that catch. Even if it was a tough one. He needs to make the catch. Now we got Lenore in the slot. Rico's down as a down. He's blocking. Oh, my goodness. And like you just said, that's the second time Lenore almost got killed. Man, so that's why it's a little different here. Carnage the GOAT, who loves saying caca a lot, to the little kids in the house. So, yeah, he's the GOAT. He's got to take a deuce. He's got to drop a deuce right now. So there you go, guys. A bad block by Michael Gallup, but you know what? I don't want to see anybody get hurt. This is crazy right here, guys. Lenore got hurt, and shit. I'm not sure what's going to happen now because no matter what right now, what do you do with Lance Lenore now is not going to, if it's anything more serious than, if he can't come back in this game, let me put it this way. If he cannot come back into this game, he's done. He's done as far as any chance of making the 53. And practice squad, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen, but, probably practice squad, best bet for Lance Lenore this time. And, guys, we have almost 200 people watching here on a consistent basis. If you're watching us right now, hit the like button for this channel. It helps us out. We do this daily. We do every game day live stream, guys, right here with our reactions and comments and the whole thing. This game is really hard to find because it's only in the local areas. But we got this Game Pass special, so luckily I get to see this entire game a minute behind you guys here. Some of you guys that are watching it locally. There's a screen pass to Bo. And Bo's got made nice adjustment there. Cannot get the first. Nice adjustment, but again, it looks wild. It looks crazy out there right now. I want to see some stability, some consistency. I'm not seeing that right now by our offensive line. I'm not seeing it by Cooper Rush enough. I'm definitely not seeing it from Bo. I'm seeing some flashes, but not consistency. I'm seeing Rico when he got the ball thrown. He's 1 for 1. So Garrett Scott, worst duo in the NFL. Definitely not far from the worst so far. I think that Garrett got the. And I'll say Carrot, for those that don't know, the 200 in here. The Carrot, we always call Jason Carrot. If you guys want to support, there's stuff on there for that. No, they got to get the outside. Good slow down, but got to finish it up. Dalton Schultz got his corner there. There's a flag. They got it to the 13. But there's Jason Carrot. There's Coach Carrot. When week 1 comes, guys, we're going to be displaying the Carrot. We're going to be displaying on our bodies. All right? The snake pit. Yeah, you want to talk trash, Des. We still love you. You're going to be a Cowboy one day, but you know what? You're not a Cowboy now. And we love Sean Lee. He's the leader of this defense. He's part of the snake pit, guys. So the snake pit, hashtag snake pit, that's Jalen Smith as well, the whole crew, and that's the Cowboys. And you know the deal, guys. 5 is greater than 1, blah, blah, blah. You know the deal. So, anyways, did I get these things? This thing works so slow. I'm back. That's another option, guys. And again, much love to the people above who gave us the donations to the leaderboard and helping the channel out, helping us getting this, be able to buy this package to get this special, this special feature here that you can get only through Game Pass, only on this one night of all nights. We lucked out. Kevin Bauer's in the house. What's up? That bothers me too. That does bother me. We're not going down the field. We're going left and right. We're going lateral, and that's not going to be beneficial to our team to kind of get Zeke into the running game. That's scary. But again, I got to re-stress this, guys. We're throwing vanilla plays out there, and we have our second stringers, third stringers, and fourth stringers out there trying to see who's going to make this team. Fire Garrett, as he says there. 2 faces of evil. No, Dak says Lance Lenore needs to practice punt returns anyway. He's not going to make the team. Blonner says, when's the draft for the free league? You might want to join in. The draft is right now, I think, Saturday evening. I think we have it 9 p.m. Eastern time. But that's the free league. If you want to join it, the information is in the links, in the description, guys. The link is in the description for both leagues, what to do. But if you want in the PayPal, guys, let me know. If you pay $10 to PayPal to mycowboysfamily@gmail.com, you're in our money league, which is only about 6 spots left. Trying to double check to see if there's anybody joining up or not. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just got the word. Yeah, I just answered the free league comment. And I just want to make sure you guys know that there is no formal disciplinary complaint filed Thursday morning when it comes to Randall Gregory. I want you guys to know that people have said that, it's going to be a problem. Why is he getting called? It was no disciplinary complaint coming from the NFL offices. So for those that think that Randy Gregory's in trouble, he is not. At least not yet. If he fails a drug test, then he's in trouble. But right now he's not in trouble, and they're only doing this because it's part of phase 3 or stage 3 of his reinstatement, part of his deal. So the Cowboys expect for him to play on or to be active for the Carolina game. And this is, again, the most advanced stage of the NFL substance abuse program after repeated failed drug tests. So he's in there. They're subject to protocols that can include unannounced drug testing for up to 10 times per month. 10 times per month they can do this. Treatment plans and regular reevaluation of their clinical resources. So maybe they want to change something. They might call They might call Randy Gregory in for that. Boom. Trey WK in the house. What's up, brother? Thank you for subbing up. As you can see, the Eagle fan, LT Metters, not you, bro, but LT Metters, who's got 36 points right now, a drop of a Cam Kelly, 37 drop, gets you the stream boss and gets the Eagles off of the screen. But they always think about our Cowboys. Always got our Cowboys. They got that one thought, that one ring. They got that one thought, the star over their heads. You can see it in the picture, guys. I'm messing with him, right? He's one of the best Eagle fans we've ever had, and I've ever met, honestly. That's his real picture there. You can't really see it, but I'm messing with him, guys, because he's an Eagle fan. But he did win the stream boss. Let's try to win it. Let's try to hit a Cowboy fan winning it back this week. What do you guys say? We got here. It's this is the last minutes of the half, guys. With 4 minutes to go. We got them in their own 4-yard line, throwing it in the middle, wide open, no coverage, just bad coverage. And who was that? Was that Duke Thomas, number 26? No, don't think it was 26. But man, they're in their little 2-minute drill right now. Thank you, Ganja Man. Sub that up. Yes, sir. Defense hasn't given up points. The touchdown was a pick 6. Oh, no, David Short, they called him out of bounds, so they did give up the touchdown. But it was not our starting defense has given up no points. We've given up like 35% third down conversion. Our starting defense. Oh, my goodness. This defense is disgraceful right now. This is and Tyree Robinson is there, which bothers me, unfortunately. But there is a flag on this play. Tyree Robinson he's going to be a guy that might be needed to be counted on this year. And Tyree Robinson's number 23, in case you didn't know. It's got to be holding, though. So, guys, sources said that Gregory hoped to catch a plane after the meeting. So, I don't know if he made it, but he was trying to catch a plane to get back to Dallas. I know he's not playing this game, but he's trying to get back. He already did his review. It came back as everything is okay with him. Like, all his the sources came back that he was fine. I'm trying to get the actual wording here. It says here that this was actually from Mike Fisher from the private paperwork that the NFL provided Randy Gregory in conjunction to his reinstatement. And he said that, quote, the NFL congratulates Gregory on his willingness to place himself in a sober living residence in outpatient care in a series of 12-step programs designed to help with psychotherapy and psychopharmacotherapy. So what they're trying to say is that, any league doctor is also believed that Gregory's ability to sustain psychological help is very much an ongoing process. So they know that he's kind of suffering a little bit with kind of maintain, not because he's suffering now, but they just want him checking in with the league up to 10 times a month. They can drug test him. All this is much to do about nothing as of right now. If he didn't fail a test, he's going to be playing. This has nothing to do with anything that happened in the past or anything like that, guys. So make sure you guys are understanding that. Also, Randy Gregory said that his attorney met with NFL doctor today in Chicago. He was given the okay, the clear, verbally speaking, as far as health-wise. We don't know about the drug test yet, but now there we go. There's a run. We finally got to stop. I think we barely got to stop here. Trying to see if we can get to work a 2-minute drill with Cooper Rush. And by the way, guys, the guys that are not playing tonight, just the guys that are, the guys that are the top 5 leaders in special team snaps. So these guys right here are the top 5 guys that play on special teams currently in this whole preseason. That tells you who usually makes the team. Justin March Lillard, he's on the team. Tyree Robinson, he's going to be on the team, it looks like. Jordan Lewis, we know he's on the team. Blake Jarwin, some of you guys said maybe not, but he looks like he's on the team. And Joe Thomas, we know he's on the team. Those 5 guys have taken the most snaps with the special teams, which means that they're not on the bubble, these guys, okay? These guys are on the team. Just want to let you know. So Tyree Robinson is probably on the team. As we said, some of these guys to look for and look at today, they want to keep an eye on. I've said some of these names. I'm going to repeat some. Mike White, we're going to see him in the second half. Of course, Cooper Rush. Lance Lenore, which we've been seeing. He got kind of hurt there. We hope he's okay. Bo Scarborough, which we see him getting better as the game continues. Darius Jackson, who got the start. I perceive that he's going to get second half play as well, Darius Jackson. On defense, you got to look at guys like Daniel Ross, which we saw make a play. I think he got a sack. Justin March Lillard, who's looking fantastic out there for where he's playing. Chris Covington is looking, he might be a practice squatter. He's a rookie, guys. Shavarius Ward, well, I had him down before the trade today, so he's gone to KC. So obviously cross him off the list. Jaron Johnson, who definitely has an upgraded now task. You saw him, he's number 29, not Earl Thomas, but Jaron Johnson. And Tyree Robinson, number 23, as you know. We've been talking about him all night, trying to keep an eye on him. Other guys, I guess you can say, I have this thing about Randall Gregory, but we basically talked everything about Randall Gregory. Don't worry about it. Right now, there's nothing going on. It's okay physically, and just a matter of just waiting for any kind of results. If he smoked weed, he's going to probably get suspended. But there's no word of that even close to happening, so don't buy into the hype, guys. So Mike White, Rico Gathers, another guy we got to watch tonight. As I said, Darius Jackson, Bo Scarborough. These are for obvious reasons we talked about already. Another guy, Dorrance Armstrong, number 74, who put pressure on the quarterback a couple times tonight. By far, though, the Cowboy Nation has spoken, and they've basically said by almost 50% over the other 5 guys that I mentioned, the other 6 guys, all the other guys I mentioned, but with almost 45% of the votes, Rico Gathers is the guy that everybody wants to see tonight and see if he's going to make this team or not. I think so far, with the one chance he's gotten in the passing game to catch the ball when the ball's thrown to him, he made the catch. I liked it. He's also blocked twice. I liked it. He's run a couple of routes. Could be better, but Dalton Schultz didn't do any better. He did worse. So right now, Rico's above Dalton Schultz in my mind. You like it, you don't like it, I don't give a damn. That's my opinion. So, what the word was about the reason why Randy Gregory went to meet with the medical director today, aside from maybe them asking him and maybe to submit a drug test, he also said that he wants to regularly reevaluate his clinical resources in this program he's in to ensure his treatment plan is compliant with the substance abuse policy and program requirements. So he wants to check in on it as well. So all these are factors, guys. Joel Lanning is in the game, number 43. We're in trouble now. This is where the trouble starts. Our entire third and fourth stringers are in. So, we're going to see some bad play now. It's okay. We're going to see the few guys, a couple of these guys are going to make the practice squad on defense, and the rest of them, you're out of here. The stars off the helmet. Now, you see Dorrance Armstrong. He's getting a little extra play in there. You see some guys on the inside. They're getting extra play out there. I don't think March Lillard is even out there anymore. I think, is Joe Thomas still there? No, he's not. Cal Kiro, number 41. He's out there. So, these guys are just battling to try to get just sneaking on the practice squad somehow, guys. Get on there. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Oh, let me see here. I think Olumba is off the team. I don't think he makes his team too many mistakes for him, unfortunately. Let me see here, guys. So it looks like, if I'm reading this correctly, guys, Jihad Ward got a sack. So keep that in mind when it comes to cuts. We didn't have him on the list yesterday or the other day when we made our little preview, our prediction. But Jihad Ward is a guy, it's a very key guy that can definitely make this team. Tapper. Those guys, Detone Jones, although he's injured, we don't know how long his injury is. We don't know what kind of injury it is. Those guys can definitely be moved in and out of our little 53-man prediction. We forgot about Detone Jones and Jihad Ward. But definitely those 2 guys are guys that can switch things up for Coney Ely, for guys like Tapper, that we had on the list. So Jihad Ward got the sack. He had a knockdown. Tapper had a knockdown as well. So there's a lot of good stuff coming from these guys right now. Cooper Rush, there was 4 drops on his passes, so you can't just say, look at his stats. A lot of these guys dropped the pass. It's unfortunate. Coney Ely and Jihad Ward are playing into the second quarter, guys, on purpose of this game. We have not heard much of Coney Ely today. That could be a problem situation. He's playing outside and inside, defensive end and tackle. So, Jihad Ward is doing nice things out there. So he got the sack, got a quarterback hit. Jihad Ward is moving up a little bit. Um, so Kaepernick, the situation with Kaepernick, by the way, guys, he was never offered a backup role with the Niners or the Seahawks, which is why nice pressure there by Dorrance Armstrong, I think. Woo! By the way, because you know that NFL found that there's possible collusion with the NFL owners, so now the Kaepernick case is going to the grand jury now. They're going to actually take it to trial. It's getting real, so there's a lot of stuff there with the Broncos as well. All these facts that are coming up with the fact that they want to take a huge pay cut to rip up his contract, throw away money to go play as a starter for the Broncos. He wasn't offered a starting job with the Niners or the Seahawks. This is what led to the reasons why this is going to go to a higher court now and to be seen in the case. Come on, sack him! Yes, there's Jihad's word. I know. I was like, what am I reading? Jihad Ward's sack right there, guys. So I was wrong. I was right actually. That was Jihad's Ward's first sack. Showing something out there, that's good. He's going to speak on this team, but again, that number 56, I like what he had. And again, even I think, what's his name? Jeremy Ross even had a play in there too, guys. So Lance Lenore had a conversation with the trainers about the injury. It looks like he's gonna be okay, but he had trouble walking off. He might be back in this game. I'm not sure, but if he's not, it'll be kind of the typical Lance Lenore ending again to his preseason, kind of similar to last year, which would suck. It would suck big time, guys, because I feel bad for the guy. He's busted his ass, trying to do a lot of things, but sometimes there's only so much you can do. So I'm hoping for the best, guys. I just think they need to take out what's his name, Michael Gallup. Sorry, Lance Lenore. Man, is he almost fumbled that ball right there? So one more shot, guys. From what I'm seeing on my side, I'm not even looking at the numbers here. I see David Schwartz said Coney Ealy's done. Petty Red says they cannot block for rush. That's a good point there. Ganja Man says I really thought Coney would be awesome. I was having high hopes for him as well. Exactly, Savage Cabbage. Take him out of the game. Gallup's got to get the hell out. Cool Hand Luke says Steelers 25, Panthers 10. Not sure if I care about the other games right now. Barely care about the score in this one, which is right now 7-3 Texans with 42 seconds on my screen. I'm getting a little delay here. Cooper Rush we got 4 guys going now. Let's see. Still got Gallup in the game. Why is he in the fucking game? Why? What? This is Jason Garrett, guys. And I don't know who's making the final decision. I don't care if the whole coaching staff is saying keep him in, keep it. Jason Garrett's got to be the boss. He's got to that's his job. He didn't do it last year multiple times. He made bad decisions with the coin toss even. Never made adjustments at halftime. You got to make smarter calls on that crap. You can't be leaving your guys in there to get hurt. Last year, if you recall, we left in Hitchens to the last play of the first half on our dress rehearsal game. Didn't need to do that. This is basically they were just running the clock out, and Hitchens missed 4 games, and it took a couple games after to really get back to where he usually is. That could have made a difference of a game or 2 for us. Honestly, the Rams and Packers. It's just examples, and that's because Garrett played him late. Look at this, right through his hands. So McKay, wow. Well, we'll see Drez Anderson, number 18. McKay's definitely fallen down. Look, this is how crucial these things are for these guys. They're basically hanging on by a thread, and they make a nice run. They get booted up a little bit in the coach's minds. They make there's a second drop right there. Off his fingertips. Again, he's made some great catches and made some tough drops, but still, drops nonetheless. 3rd and 2. Let's see if we can get a first down here. Keep this drive alive with 31 seconds to go in the half. Before halftime, down in the middle. That's great, Gallup. I don't care. I know he can do this. He's gonna get hurt. Get him off the field. God Almighty. Sorry, guys. I gotta here take my little nicotine vape here. Out of bounds. All right. So Lance is back in. 10 seconds left. 1 timeout left. I don't really know. It's kind of like the typical Jason Garrett. Unfazed, says Ganja Man. He didn't even hit the end zone. Jason Garrett is soft. Gallup is a future GOAT. I agree with that. He's a future number 1. I've been saying that for a while, Ganja Man. Maybe not starting the year, but he's going to be there. Cooper Rush, dead arm. Yeah. Let me see if we got something here, guys. We got Varnest Bird. The Cowboys are going to sign Earl Thomas Sunday, I hope. That's one of those things we were talking about earlier that's very possible with the way the Cowboys are kind of moving stuff around, trading Shavarius Ward, who's a cornerback. He's to the Kansas City Chiefs now. Maybe him and Skandrick get together and along with Hitchens, and they can talk about the pissed off days being the Cowboys. I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter to me, though. They're off the team now. And Sharius Ward, I thought was going to make this team. So we'll see what happens, guys. And about the Gregory thing, he can still miss practices. Oh my goodness, that looked ugly. He can still miss practices. He can miss games because the NFL might call him in. If that happens, that is very possible. That is part of the deal here in his reinstatement process. Now, as far as our starters and Sean Lee, he's not playing tonight, as you know. He's already preparing for Carolina. I love to hear that, but he's got to be ready to go. You think about the all or nothing scene at the end of that show, guys. He was planning for next year already. He started with himself. He started self-scouting on his own. He moved into the studying room and the Cowboys' defensive study room, in the defense room, and then he scouted offense, how offenses attacked them in 2017. He's been watching hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of film. And there's Rico Gathers. Did he make the catch or drop it? He made the catch, right? They called timeout. Just saying, Rico Gathers making a catch. That's all I got to say, guys. I mean, shoot. I don't know if you're with Rico or not. Some people really hate Rico. Like, they hate him. Some people just love him so much. They don't care how bad he might look. They want him. I don't care about either side. I care about seeing the best guy on the field. And right now, not one of you guys can prove to me, even the best filmmaker, breakdown guy, even the best smack talker, not one of you guys can tell me why Rico does not deserve to be on this team over Dalton Schultz. Why Rico does not deserve to have a shot to win this team. In fact, on this Hail Mary, and this is a real big if, Cooper Rush is given enough time, you could send Rico deep for a Hail Mary play like they did with what's his name? With Rodgers from the Packers, with Aaron Rodgers. And Roger Rodgers, whatever his name was. Let's see. Cooper Rush going for the Hail Mary. Probably not scoring what I'm sure would have heard from you guys. Hail Mary and the baby up. I see Rico back there, but it's just a dead arm, as someone said. Pick. Halftime, guys. We're at the half. 7-3 Texans. Uninspired kind of game. We saw what we've seen from some of these guys that we need to see. You know, the Hail Mary was just disgusting by Cooper Rush. Mike White, I'm going to call it right now before the second half starts. Mike White, this is your job to lose now. This is your chance to jump him. Maybe they keep both. But maybe Mike White can be like, hey, mentally, I'm the second stringer. We'll see. Because right now, Cooper Rush has left it open, the door open for him. Cole Beasley said, quote, I said that quote already, but the toughest challenge is press coverage. They see it every day with Chris Richard. I love it. Let me just double check. They're talking to the other coach on my stream, guys. Tyron Smith with his hamstring. He has a hamstring issue. It's very minor. I'm almost positive if this was a regular season game, Tyron Smith would be playing right now. But Tyron Smith, his hamstring, he's working on the resistance cords on the pregame stuff here at NRG Stadium in Houston. So, again, he was working on the resistant cords. Xavier Woods, also with a hamstring, also on the field with Tyron Smith, and both of them with the athletic trainers on the resistance cords, both of them. So Tyron Smith, Xavier Woods, resistance cords before the game. So just knowing, guys, they're getting back into it. But Xavier Woods is going to miss game one. Should be back for game two against the Giants. Tyron Smith, we expect him for game. He's got to be there for game one against Carolina. So we'll see what happens. But that's the timeline on both those guys. Of course, Travis Frederick, he's not playing, but he was on the field today pregame. Playing catch. He was playing catch with Zach Martin. He's just taking it easy, but at least he's staying with his teammates, staying in Looney's ear, and staying with the leaders of this front offensive line team. So these two guys usually run routes pregame as a way of warming up. So right now they just played catch. Of course, Travis cannot overwork himself. Just cannot do it for his health and his well-being. Dallas, like I said about Xavier Woods, they expect them back on September 16th against the Giants. Coming for you, Giants, and so is Xavier Woods going to lay the wood, baby. Now, Tony Romo had a prediction, guys. He predicted the Cowboys will be 10-6 this year. He said, quote, I think the Cowboys will be good. This could be the best defense they've had since 2003. I agree with that part. Could be higher than 10-6, though. How about 16-0, baby? 16-0, 4-0 in the playoffs / postseason. That means we got number 6. That's what that means, guys. 16-0. Let's get that number 6. That's what I care. I don't care about our record. I want to get number 6. So, after that little rant right there, I did want to make sure that we went over it again, guys. And I said it throughout the whole stream. I'm going to say it again. Charvarius Ward traded to the Kansas City Chiefs per Adam Scheffler. It's going to be finalized tomorrow, Friday. So we'll find out what the Cowboys get from this trade, all right? But we know the Cowboys trade away Charvarius Ward, number 40. He's off the team. He was going to be our fifth corner. I guess they're going to rely on Duke Thomas or Marquez White take over that fifth starting cornerback spot, or the Earl Thomas deal. I know he's not a cornerback, but he's a defensive back, and I don't know what they're thinking, but there could be room and draft picks coming this way for an Earl Thomas deal on Saturday or something like that. We'll see on Sunday on the cuts on Saturday or afterwards. So we're going to see what happens, guys. Jerry Jones had a lengthy conversation with Michael Irvin and Jalen Smith on the sidelines pregame. Everyone was all smiles, though. Irvin announced Dallas's pick when they were selected this year, and they selected, when they selected Smith in the second round of the 2016 draft. When we got Jalen Smith, that's when Irvin announced his name, and during that draft, that's why you see all three of these guys talking: Irvin, Jalen Smith, and Jerry Jones. They were responsible for that. So they had a nice long conversation before the game. Leighton Vander Esch was on the field pregame as well, but just going through pregame drills, he's not going to play, as you saw, guys. He has a groin strain still. Expect it to be just precautionary. And as we get to next week, I think it's going to be fine for week 1 or 10 days from now. Randy Gregory will not be in attendance for tonight's game, as you know, guys. He tried to get a flight back from Chicago to meet with the doctor. So didn't get back in time. We'll see what happens. Now, couple of other, let me just see something here, guys. Yeah, a couple other NFL news tidbits here I would like to discuss here. And let me see if anybody sent anything, guys. You can see, as always, we're at the halftime break here. Hit the like button for the stream. It helps our channel out tremendously. Make sure you hit subscribe. If you're new, keep growing the channel, guys. Keep growing it and growing it. All right? So, my Cowboys family, we do this every day, daily live streams. We do, game day live streams, nightly live streams. We interact with you guys, go through the news. We do breaking news kind of stuff. When any kind of big deals happen with the Cowboys, we will let you know as soon as we hear. Confirmed. So, we'll do that as well. That's why you got to keep your notification bell on. You got to follow us on Twitter. Sometimes YouTube breaks and they don't have your notifications sent out. So another way of following us is through Twitter. And we have Discord, which is 24/7 football chat, Dallas Cowboy chat. The links are all in the description. And Fiance has been dropping it, so you guys know the deal. So let's see here. Cowboys legend 27 we won huge in the Jihad Ward trade. Or I don't know if I don't mean Jihad Ward or in the Charvarius Ward. Let me know. I missed it a little bit there. LL Stone Cold said, Eastside Harold, what's a scrub? He sucks, basically. If they were talking about that kind of scrub. It could be just scrubbing your bathtub. I don't know. Cowtown says he's in Chi-Town. So maybe you could have checked in for us there. Cowboy X Factor now. So what's up, man? You have a copper rush problem. We have a Cooper rush. Yes. Cooper definitely needs to be watching behind him now because Mike White is about to step up and maybe make this a little more difficult to see who's going to be the guy behind Dak, which hopefully never have to go. Why do I have 17? The LT Metters in the house. As you can see, Eagles always think about our Cowboys, right? No, I'm just joking. LT's in the house. Much love to you, bro. Thank you for being the stream boss and almost being the donation weekly winner. Thank goodness you were not. So, yes, I don't know, guys. Sometimes people think they're going to show the game. I try to make it clear as possible. It's a reaction stream, but, whatever. It happens. I don't really care. Stefan Jones says, let's go Houston. Hey, you support your team. Go for it. But with Dallas, baby, right here, Cowboys for life. There you go. So Cowboy legend saying that Charvarius Ward, and, I thought he was going to make the team. I thought he was going to be competing for a spot. Obviously, the Cowboys made up their mind that they were not going to go that route. They were going to go somebody else on this team is showing out a little better. I can't believe Alumba would be the guy. Duke Thomas has looked So, I don't know, but I'm hoping that Duke Thomas can shine. I was hoping he would make this team beginning of the training camp time, and now we'll have to wait and see. So we got a lineman. Oh, you did? Okay, so who is that lineman? Let us know, man. I missed it because I went live and I could not catch you. It's going to be finalized tomorrow. I would love to know the name of the lineman from Kansas City and what position. Is it a center? Is he a tackle, a guard? I know the Cowboys are looking for an interior lineman, so that's what a big one. But I would love for them to look for center, and if they got one now, that's one thing. But I would like them to see T.J. Johnson from the Bengals, who's already been coached by Paul Alexander. That'd be a great pickup for the Cowboys after cuts. The Patriots, they have about 5 centers to spare. After cuts, might pick up a center there as well. So if he's not a center, we're still okay. I just was looking at, if they're going to trade for someone, let's get a backup center to Joe Looney because we have nobody right now backing us up at center. We got an offensive lineman, Parker Ingher from Kansas City. You know, I've actually heard of him. I don't know if it's because when I was doing the Madden stuff, I actually heard of that guy. I don't know how good or bad he is, but he's an offensive lineman, so I guess he's going to be versatile. I'm assuming he's going to be an interior guy, center or guard, or center/guard, or guard/center, you know. What's up, Dallas Cowboy fan? 1980 in the house, along with DJ Crown J. The whole crew is here, guys. You know, Space Cowboy was here earlier. Dallas Cowboy Football News got to jump in here, too. We make it a roundtable again. Stephen Bonini. He's a right guard. Thank you, LL. Thank you for that info. I got Brooklyn's finest. How's Gallup? Gallup's doing great. They got to get his ass out of this game. I don't know what Carrot is doing. Man, he just makes me so freaking pissed off. Leaving Gallup in the game. He got whacked like 2 or 3 times. You saw what happened last Lenore. Why are you playing games, Carrot? What are you doing? In the end, it's your choice. Man, I'm telling you. When it comes to the Carrot, why, Carrot? Why? Why you keep doing this to us? Whatever. Look, I'm done with his bad brain, football brain. For some reason, he's a Princeton guy. This guy should be smarter than this. Whether it's coin toss, that's scientifically proven. You're an idiot if you get the ball. If you win the coin toss and you get the ball first. That's rule number 1 of dumb right there from Jason Carrot. And then that hurts the already lacking halftime adjustments that he fails to make for the last 7 years of his career. Remember those 3, 8, and 8 years? Yeah. Remember those years that we couldn't make the playoffs when we had Romo in there? And every year we play the Eagles. One year we lost and they won the division. And we played the Redskins a year we lost and they won the division. Another year we played the Giants, we lost and they won the division. Remember those years? The consistently consistent is what he is. He consistently average. And that's all you're ever going to get from Carrot. That's all you're ever going to get from him. Let's be real. Now, I don't know. I'm not saying we should cut him mid-season. It's too late now. But I think we got to get Richard prepared for what's coming. Inside, from the inside, guys. That's the key here. If Richard was on the Colts as a head coach and his fiery way was, he's not going to be screaming crazy on the sideline. But if he was that fiery way there and then, and he became known and then we ended up wanting to sign him as a head coach, you think Jerry Jones would take someone like that? He took Parcells, but he would never even consider Richard. Now that Richard's in-house already, Richard went to Indianapolis and interviewed for a head coaching position. Did not get it there because he came to Dallas immediately after that, interviewed here for a passing game coordinator / defensive backs job, and took it after a lengthy conversation, which tells me there's a future here for him. Not just at defense, because we know he's coming in for Marinelli. He's going to be defensive coordinator next year. We know this. But I'm thinking about maybe even a bigger picture in this. Maybe in a 3 to 5 year span as a head coach for our Cowboys. Don't know. Maybe it's going to be sooner than later. Because the way this is looking right now, Jason Carrot looks like he's fumbling this. He fumbles it every year somehow, some way. So I'm sorry, guys. I've been ranting. I haven't been checking here. I see Blake Floyd in the house. Victor Hill. Much love to everybody. Get you guys all hit the like button for the stream. Hit subscribe if you're new. Notification bell. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us in Discord. Just keep it going. Just Cowboy chat in there. Keep it friendly. Keep it lively. Keep it going, guys. That's what we like. And keep it real. We like, we don't mind discussions. Opinions, you can have your opinion, not going to have mine. And I'm going to read you sometimes. I'm going to read you straight facts or quotes. But the opinions, you can have yours. And this is Cowboy Nation. We all have one same opinion. If you're a true Cowboy fan, that's to win the Super Bowl. I don't care who does it. I don't care how they do it. I don't care. If when they win the Super Bowl, you ask me, should they give Carrot an extension? Give him the damn extension. We won it somehow with him at the helm. Give him the damn 5-year extension. That's 10-year. I don't give a shit. But don't tell me we're going to extend his ass after the shit he's shown us in the last 7 years, 8th year now. There's no way you can extend this guy. There's no way you even can keep him. But I know Jerry Jones is going to use certain excuses this year, whether it's Travis Frederick, whether it's Scott Linehan style, whatever the excuse is going to be. And Carrot will last one more year to the end of his contract, and then off you go. And then maybe Chris Richard comes in. How you like that? So I missed it. What's that DCFL? Well, I missed it. Please put us out of our misery in the preseason. I know, man. So it's just with when you see guys out there like Gallup out there playing, taking hits he should not be taking at the end of the second quarter of the game. That doesn't matter. We know we've seen this the whole preseason. Him doing the same play, the slants and the beautiful catches, taking the hits. Now he's got to take extra hits to a bunch of 3rd and 4th stringers on the Houston Texans. Are you freaking kidding me? That's the kind of issue I have with Jason Garrett. That's the kind of issue I have with this team, the mentality of this team. This game means nothing, right? Well, if we lose Michael Gallup, tell me how much this game means to you guys. If we lost Michael Gallup in this game, just tell me how much that would have meant to you. Would this game mean something to you then? Damn right it would. So there's always the Governor's Cup, and there's always, let's win the score, all that BS. In the end, the Governor's Cup is nice, but I want to win a regular season Governor's Cup. But you know what's nicer than the Governor's Cup to win the state of Texas? You know what's nicer than that? The best thing is winning that Super Bowl trophy, the 6th one. That's what I want. Good night, L. Much love, guys. Sub up to his channel if you guys want to see some real raw stuff. Mr. Wright says, I would rather have Michael Irvin as head coach than Jason Garrett. I don't know about that because I don't know about sometimes you do need some kind of intelligence in coaching. I don't know about Michael Irvin's going to fit into that role, but I know what you're saying, man. I understand you. Fane said we never had a black head coach. Man, I just want to have the best head coach, and I don't care if he's green. If he's black, bring him on. I don't care, man. I don't care. I know what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I want a black quarterback. I want a black head coach. I want a black GM. I want a black entire team. If that means we get a Super Bowl. If we get a Super Bowl and we get all white guys, then let it be an all white team. I'm being real, guys. I just want a Super Bowl is what I want. And I think black or white or Hispanic or Asian, out there, you guys probably agree with me on that. It doesn't matter who makes up our team as long as we get that Super Bowl ring. We want that trophy, baby. Now, what the hell's going on here? This guy ran 20 yards in a circle of 5 yards span. It's incredible. Tobias says, give the rock to Scarborough. Well, again, remember, we cut the ball first, so we won't see them to hopefully we force a punt here. Tobias, yeah, I agree, man. We try and get that league filled up. Guys, keep dropping the info in the league because, again, send your payment through PayPal to mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. It's down at the last line over at the bottom. Fiance's been dropping it. If you guys want in the league, the money league, you send it there. And before the end of the night, I will send you the link that you will be able to log in and be into the league. So let me see what we got here, guys. We got some people joining the free league, which is also the information in there, guys. The more the better, because we're closing that out tonight as well. Right now we have, I think, 14 in the money league. That's a $140 pot, and we'll talk about how we're going to disperse that money, whether it's all winner take all with 14 teams, or we go first, second, third, or first, second. We'll talk about it, guys. Charles Tapper, guys, had walked off the field with a health issue, just reported. Not good. So Tapper, number 99, he's back in the game here now. I see him in the game. Maybe I'm a little behind. It looks like he got hurt, though. If you're watching this at real time, guys, Tapper got hurt or something health issue related. He just walked off the field. Not good there. Jerron Johnson, Jihad Ward, these two guys, probably the guys that helped themselves the most so far in the first half that are bubble guys that could get cut. Cooper Rush cannot get the ball to the end zone on the Hail Mary, guys, from the Dallas 45. That's pretty pitiful. Oh, no. There's the injury by Tapper. Oh, I seen it, guys. Oh, no. Tapper got something happened to a stinger or shoulder, or something happened to his face or his chest. It just happened. He got woken up for a second. Man, I don't know. I don't. It looked pretty bad when I saw that. Now I know I'm a little bit ahead. I'm a little behind. I'm sorry, but man, that looked bad for poor Charles Tapper. He cannot afford any more injuries, or another guy. That's a bye-bye. Again, Jihad Ward takes his place if he gets hurt in this game. So Cooper Rush, very, very little arm strength, guys. You guys out there that wanted Cooper Rush and Dak instead, how do you feel about that now? You still want Cooper Rush at your quarterback, or you want Dak? Thank you. That should end that conversation for a long time. Yeah, there's Tapper, guys. He's definitely a little shaken up. I think he'll be okay, but he needs to get back out in that field if he wants to try to make this team in any form or fashion. But he looks facially like he's okay. I think we're good there. All the news is kind of caught up, guys. Trying to still say some more NFL news. Watching this game here, dumping it down to the 45, and Duke Thomas misses the tackle. See, Duke Thomas, number 26, he's the guy that had a chance. He's the guy that had a chance. You tell me Jerron Johnson, number 29, is going to beat him out after being on this team for a week and a half, for 10 days? And he's going to beat out Duke Thomas, been in this team for a year and a half? You're freaking kidding me, Duke Thomas. That's embarrassing. Think about that. Now, we're going to talk about some NFL teams here in a minute. Probably I'm going to wait to the break to a commercial or something on my side. So I want to keep track of this. Traquan Smith. Is that Traquan Smith? That's UCF, baby. UCF, let's go Knights. But not tonight. It's about the Cowboys. Come on, get that outside. Good job there. Good job. That's what I like about our defense. Trayvon Johnson showing out right there. Good tackle by him. making his first play of for the preseason. Good job for him. It wasn't just him though. There was 3 other things going on in that play. The rush was in his face. Number 40 something standing. Who is that? 42. Good job by 42, staying on the outside, staying on that passion, on that situation there. And you got I think 76. Who's 76 in there as well? 4th and 1. Looks like they're going for it, guys. The Texans are going for it on 4th and 1 with 11 minutes and 55 seconds and ticking. 7-3, the Houston Texans. I don't care about the score. I'm going to reiterate that. I want to watch how our guys play. They're running the ball. And he did not. No, he got it. God damn it. God damn Cowboys. Come on now. They stop them. They keep letting these guys get an extra 2 yards every time he gets hit. I agree with you, Alpha Leonard. I think Shakiro should be more of a safety. He's too small to be a linebacker in the NFL. Are we getting a safety? Jameez Lee, we're going to get a safety. I believe we're going to use Tyree Robinson right now as one of the 53. And then I believe that we're going to probably go for the cuts. So when cut day comes, if we cut him, we're going to definitely pick up somebody at the safety spot in the cuts, make the tackle. Good job, 29. That's Jerron Johnson. I'm going to just keep saying his name because he's starting to move up slowly. He was bad last week, but he's moving up. He was one of the guys we picked up. But, yeah, we're going to have to wait and see what happens about Kiro. So let's see here. The game, who's that? John Manuel. The game live is currently either in Dallas and Houston, or the only other place is Game Pass. You have to sign up a special deal with them. I have a special pass with them. There we go. I have the NFL package, so I'm watching the game through there. A little delayed, obviously. Some of you guys can't even watch it. I feel for you guys. Hopefully I'm describing it enough. Hopefully the score is not the most important thing. Hopefully it's what's going on in the field, who's playing. And again, when our offense gets that ball back and Mike White's out there and Bo is back there and Rico's out there, that's when you're going to see me getting a little more hype, because our defense, these guys are basically, at best, the guys that are on the field right now, aside from Dorrance Armstrong, who's going to make the 53, and maybe one of the safeties, maybe a cornerback like Marquez White, or those are the only guys that have a chance to even be on the 53. The rest of the guys will be at best practice squad. Now, there's Duke Thomas, who's losing ground. I don't know who's going to be the 4th corner, guys. If you guys know who should be the 4th corner, let me know. Please let me know who should be the 4th corner. Let's see, the Manster's in the house. Someone should be held accountable. Agreed, and that should be Jason Carrott. And again, it's one thing to not bring in the talent. You can say that's Jerry Jones to an extent. I believe Jerry Jones is the main reason why Stephen Jones and Will McClay have been held back from doing more things. But that's Jerry Jones. The other side of things is the coaches have to work their talent. They got to work with what they have. They got to teach these guys up right, and that's position coaches and head coach. It's still head coach in the end, guys. He's the boss. He's the leader of this team. And when he's not going through his word, when he's saying next man up and his guys aren't stepping up, then why would the team step up? They should, but they don't believe in him. I guarantee you one guy they believe in, Chris Richard. Because right here in this channel, right now, in Richard we trust, baby. And I want Jordan Lewis out there as the 3rd corner, as a slot corner. But they got Anthony Brown out there. You know what? In Richard we trust. I'm not going to even complain about it. I'm going to just say what I think. I think Jordan Lewis is the better corner. He's the quicker guy. He's the better tackler, whatever. But in Richard we trust. You got me? So, yes, Howard, Cool Hand Luke is in the house. David Short. Hit the like, brothers. Come on. Hit the like. Get the stop there. Good stop right there. Kyle Kiro got in the back there. Helped it out. The defense helped it out on 4th and 1. And we got the stop, baby. Woo! Good job, defense. Good job, Kyle Kiro. Again, making a name, trying to get on there, get seen. You know what I mean? A little too small for linebacker, but for that blitzing kind of safety type guy, I think that he can be good at that spot. And let me see here. Man, I got okay. So it's a commercial here. I really should do some of the Hulk Rage Cowboy. What's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah. Listen, don't worry about the sucking, man. We're just trying to figure out the players going to make this team. We're looking for individual players, not team play. There are a bunch of backups playing with a bunch of 3rd stringers, with a bunch of 4th stringers. Don't get too upset about the score or how we look. It's more about individual players we want to see. And Rico has looked better than Dalton Schultz. Case closed. So I still want to know who's going to be. The question unanswered for me, which for various word gone, is who's the 5th cornerback on this team? Because he was on our 53. He got traded. He got traded to the Chiefs today for an offensive right guard. So a backup guard. So maybe can play center. So we will see what happens. And that's per Cowboys Legend 27. I don't know if that's, I haven't been able to see it yet because I've been busy. But if that's the case, tomorrow's supposed to be finalized, whether it's draft picks or offensive guard. I'm hoping that we're going to have somebody to fill in that cornerback spot, that 5th cornerback spot. So I know Anthony Brown is a great 4th corner, or I believe a very good 3rd corner slot. But, in Richard we trust. They think he's the 3rd guy and Jordan Lewis is the 4th. I think we're good. Those top 4 is a big drop-off after those 4. Eagles are fantastic, according to Mr. Wright. They will be a tough matchup. They are, but they're going to have a bullseye. And they're going to have a tougher matchup for themselves than they think in this entire season. Watch. Don Oliver, what's up, man? Cedric Wilson's out for the year. He's on IR. He was hurt in practice, I think even before the first game. So he didn't even get to see the field. He was holding his shoulder. And basically, he's out for the year. But the good thing is he's not getting cut because he's going to be on this team, kind of like Duke Thomas last year. Kind of what happened with Cedric Wilson. So he's a Cowboy for at least next year training camp. Blonner says Chun is better than Bo. We haven't even seen Chun out there. So we'll have to wait and see, man. Thank you, No Dak. No problem, brother. Thank you guys. And thank you guys for helping us out with the likes on this stream. I know a lot of people are going to give dislikes. It's all good. Let them do dislike it. It's all good. Hit the like, though. If you like what you're seeing, guys, if you like support our channel, hit the like. And, of course, subscribe to My Cowboys Family right here, guys. We've been only around for a year. We just keep trying to grow and just do our thing, whatever it may be, whether it's a game day live stream, our daily updates on the Cowboys, our streams with you guys, we chat, whether it's a breaking news thing or whether it's a Madden stream. I got some stuff going with Shango, the OG Cowboy YouTuber, coming up here, guys, on September 1st. It's cut day. It's a lot of things. We're going to go have a lot of things going on. The roundtable. We also got a draft going on in our franchise Madden League, which I will be doing on MCF Gaming, guys, which is also in the description. So check that out. Number 46, Chun, looking good out there, even though he's playing against 4th stringers. Keep that in mind. We also got 4th stringer blockers in there, too. So it goes both ways. So we got a lot of stuff on this channel, guys. We do things every day for this channel, on this channel. So subscribe, hit your notification bell, and hit the like button for the stream because that helps us when you get recommended from other channels like ESPN or NFL Network or, I don't know, Law Nation. Somebody puts out something out there. Ari Temkin. So they put out something out there, and it's about the Cowboys or about the NFL, about football. It might out there say recommended for you. It'll have this if you hit the like, guys. So hit the likes. It helps us out for this stream and every stream. So much love. We appreciate it. Thank you all. And of course, extra special thanks to LT Metters, who is currently winning the stream points. He's an Eagle fan, guys, with 36 points. Keep that in mind. Donation Weekly winner who took it away from LT Metters, a Cowboy fan, Haley94 Ware. Much love and thank you. But thanks for this week's leaders, David Short, who took number 1 tonight all by himself. Trap, halfway behind him at number 2. Young Wilson with the daily drops, man. Much love to Young Wilson, the young man from Hawaii. Aloha. Number 3, Art87 Stang, number 4. Check out Buy Art Fashions, guys. BuyArtFashions.com. Check out his channel, his website, his business site. It's clothing. Get your girl something nice. Go there. BuyArtFashions.com. And of course, last but never least, Mr. Wright, part of the Mod Squad, with his $1 drop, making the leaderboard right now, guys. It closes up down at the end of every week. So every Sunday night, our last stream, we close it down and we assign the weekly winner at the bottom. You can put your business, you can put Go Cowboys, you can put whatever you want down there within reason, minus any negative Dallas Cowboys stuff or any any other team stuff. You can do something else, cool. You just can't say, fly Eagles fly. Not allowed. Here we go, guys. 3rd and 1. After a couple nice plays by our backups, Mike White's running it to Chun. First down and more. Keeps going forward. I like the way he's looking. He's finally getting his first action of the year. He's looking good out there. At least it's the first time I've seen him, guys. Cowboy fan since 1970 says, Adapa Jet Leonard. Pretty Red says, we want Rico. I want Rico too, baby. That's right. Montana 808 says, already Atlanta got scrapped. Well, you hit the dislike, Michael. What can you say? Good for you. Chris Johnson said, we need a Barber. We need Barber back, Anthony. Yeah. Let's see. 1st and 10, guys. Hold on a second. I did not hear you talk. You cannot hear me, bro? You got to put your volume up. There we go. Come on, Mike White. There you go. Dalton Schultz. Little Schultz there, making the catch down in the middle there. All right, good for him, but we want to see Rico in there, too. Let's see here. Ganjaman says, who gets to pick Dallas's first? To pick Dallas first in our league, Shango gets Dallas. He gets Dallas. I got the Ravens, guys, but we're redrafting the entire league. That's why it's a franchise league, and it's a slow draft. We've been doing it. We were about 7 or 8 rounds in, but on September 1st, we do the rest of the 45 rounds or whatever. So I'm going to be busy all the weekend, guys. And I'm going to be on here as well. Maybe even doing some of that draft as well. So here we go. 2nd and 1. Jordan Chun just waiting for the hole to open. Got through there. Great job. Great job by 46, man. You got the Alfred Morris number in the house. Mr. Wright says, Michael, that's your business. It's rules to this YouTube thing. Thanks. Yes, thanks for the engagement, Michael. Sorry you can't hear me, even though I see here it's perfectly fine. You probably got to put the volume up, brother. Cool Hand says, LT Matters, if you don't answer, I will answer you right away. It's because I'm stream hopping. All good, Cool Hand. I understand. Here we go. 5 minutes and 50 seconds in the third. We got Mike White finally getting the ball. You know, in this drive, we're driving to the 30 now. Mike White dropping it off to Chun, breaking the 1 tackle, getting an extra 2 yards. Hey, I'm telling you, he's looking nice there. This is an advertisement for him for another team. It's an advertisement for him to make the practice squad. So Chun, number 46, nice work. Doing a good job in there. So LT says he thinks Wentz will be back by week 2. Definitely be touchy situation, and you know they're good with both quarterbacks. But if Foles wins that first game, then you know, we've got the Super Bowl. There's gonna be clashing going on. So guys, 2nd and 8 on our own 28. In a shotgun, it's a run to Chun. He got another 2 yards, so now it's 3rd and 6, a manageable 6. Now Mike White's got to do something here. Now you put Rico in. But will they? Daniel Espinoza, what's up, bro? Yes, let's go Cowboys. But let's go, not really winning. Let's just go and try to stay healthy and see the best out of our players for this game. Now, when we get week 1, I want to see 48-0 blowout by our Cowboys. I don't care how boring the game is. I want to blow everybody out. I want to win a 6 championship. That's all that I care about. 3rd and 6, guys. Here we go in the shotgun. Mike White's got to pass this one, I would say. They're blitzing to the right side. Mike White's throwing it to number 14. Lance Lenore cannot break the tackle. Just a little too slow. We got Drez Anderson, number 18, though, trying to block. If I'm the Cowboys, why not go for it? If I'm the Cowboys, go for it. Play around with your team right now. 4th down. You know, let's go. I would go for it. It was just a little bit, I don't want to say behind Lance Lenore. Lance Lenore was covered pretty well. It was just a matter of just throwing the ball not in front of him enough. He couldn't lead him enough, so he kind of slowed him down for a second, then he got the tackle. So, hey, it happens, guys. What are you going to do? Now, here we go. Back out in the field. We're going for it on 4th down. Woohoo! There you go, Carrot Head. In the regular season, we'll never do something like this, but, hey, you know, you take the 3 points. We got a motion, Katie Cannon, I think. We're going to run the ball. Shit. Do not get it, guys. Cannot continue it. And Chun got knocked back. Not his fault. That's the line. I'm still looking to see who's going to be our next tight end, guys. And not the next Witten. Just our next tight end. Jeff Swaim is the penciled-in starter. You guys, you know Jeff Swaim's going to be the starter, the tight end. But Blake Jarwin looked like crap tonight. I got to be honest with you. He fumbled last week. Dalton Schultz has looked okay tonight. He's made a couple dumb plays. And then he's made a nice catch there on this drive. Haven't seen Rico enough, but he's made a great catch. 2 of them, actually. So Rico is the guy, but he's not even shining because the Cowboys are not allowing the shining to occur. So I don't know yet. Still to be determined. Kenneth Vermillion in the house. Thank you, sir. We have Kevon Frazier number in the house right here with a drop of a $36 donation. You become the stream boss. And you take LT Metters Eagles and you take them out of here. Replace it with hopefully a Cowboy fan. Just saying, guys. Just letting you know. So we're 4th, and it was 4th and 1, and we cannot get the 1 yard by the running back by Chun. No good. So it's still 7-3. Again, just expected that, you know, this I will say that our front line cannot block crap. I don't care if it's a second string team together or 3rd string team together against 4 stringers. They can't block these guys. We're having trouble. Metter says that doctors are amazing these days. Wentz is as long as he's not hurt, he's happy. People act like, no, he definitely can throw. Listen, Wentz is somebody who has to be dealt with for the rest of into the 20s, assuming that his injury doesn't cost him anything. Same thing with Dak. He'll be somebody you'll have to deal with. The Eagles have to deal with into the 20s, into the roaring 20s. It's going to be Wentz, and it's going to be Dak. That's what I truly believe. It's going to be those 2 guys really battling out for years to come. But if, again, it could happen that, Wentz's injury could have repercussions. It could come down to the fact that, Dak might never really regain what he had in 2016. Maybe he never can be that kind of quarterback. These things happen, of course. But if neither of those things happen, and I don't think either of those will, it's going to be a good matchup for years to come between both these teams. I just want to have the better team. We just got to make sure the Eagles don't win any more Super Bowls. 6 before 2. Remember that. So, and that's always a good reminder for those Eagle fans that we might win a Super Bowl, in a year or 2 from now. We'll still get it before you get your second. And even if they get 2 guys, we still got 5. Just doesn't, Listen, let's be real, though. We want to get the newest, shiniest Super Bowl and add to our collection. Ours, like I own the Super Bowl. What's up, burn victim? Hey, man, I wish we made money. Trust me. Let's see what we're doing here, guys. Oh, my goodness. Cam Kelly, you had a chance. Woo, man. So, and it's not making money on just telling people to make. I'm just saying, guys, if you want to help out the channel, you're more than welcome to help us out, guys. But we're here either way. Remember that. We were here for 6 months and not 1 penny our way. We're just asking if we're giving our time up. You guys want to help us out? Feel free. If you don't, you can still just hit the like button. That's all. And if you don't like either, peace out. See you later, baby. So let's see. Yes, Cowboys 42. Mike White does have a sort of a cannon, I would definitely will say. Cowboy Forever Champion says, are you having a roundtable discussion after the game? I do not think so, but you might see it on one of the other roundtables, guys. So I might be joining them there. So make sure you subbed up to all these channels. Space Cowboy 17, DJ Crown J's 5th Quarter Cowboys, Dallas Cowboy Football News, and Dallas Cowboy Fan 1980, because there might be a roundtable there about 20 or 30 minutes after this game ends. Talk about what we think. But, everything's kind of like the same as it was last week, honestly. So might not be a roundtable on this channel. Definitely not. I don't have time, guys. This is a work night, school night. So, we're going to kind of have to, shortly after. Well, I might bring some of them guys in on here, and maybe they'll have a quick couple ideas of what's going on. But we'll have to wait and see, guys. Really have to wait and see. Waiting for the cuts, really, because that cut day is the roundtable day. And that's going to be a lot more to talk about than what's going on here. Although this will determine some of those cuts on Saturday. So this is kind of like, it's more of a scouting 3 hours of live stream here. 3rd and 10 on their own 22. They're back to pass. Some good pressure. Dorrance Armstrong with the sack, baby. Woo! Dorrance Armstrong, 4th round pick, rookie. I love what this guy's been doing. You can mark it, guys. Now he's off. They're punting the ball and all that stuff. My word of advice for the carrot. Actually, let me put him on the screen here. And by the way, you guys can help support the channel by buying carrots too there for the guy who didn't like it. Too bad you don't like it there. Deal with it. There's the carrot. I can't do it. There's the carrot, guys. And what I got to say to the carrot is this. Get Michael Gallup off the freaking field. Get Dorrance Armstrong off the freaking field. These guys are going to be contributors to our offense and to our defense during the regular season. That's it. That's all I got to say to the dumbass carrot. Done with you, carrot. Get off my screen. Oh, man. Oscar G, what's up, man? I know. It took us the last second to get this game on, so we're lucky we even get to see it as well. Let me see. I'm trying to put the volume up a little bit. LT says, blasphemy, MCF. Blasphemy. He said the newest, shiniest ring. You promote the dusty ones. No, listen. No hypocrisy. You know why? Because look at this, LT Matters. This is what it's all about right here. Yeah, see it? 5 shiny rings. They're shiny. They're still shiny. But you know what else is history? These 5 rings. You know what else is history? Your one measly, ugly-ass ring. That green-ass ring. That eagle green right there. That's all you guys had. That one. Yeah, 5. Olumba with the penalty there. He's going to be out of here. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't show the game, guys. Copyright infringement issues. We'll be offline if that happens. We're not here for over a year. Daily live streams. And every game we have from last year. You can check back any of our games. We left them all up. Win, lose, or draw. Me screaming, cursing, or just trying not to curse, guys. Try to keep it PG-13, but sometimes it's hard. So we're going to do season 2 right here, MCF. Coming at you, man. Yes, Daniel. That's the one thing I cannot help it. I'm doing a Madden stream, and I'm doing I'm usually not playing it. I'm usually just letting it, simulate on its own to give us an idea of what's going to happen. I get into the game. I get pissed off at the stupid-ass Madden game. But I can't help it. I can't. When I see this star, I get crazy. I get crazy, man. Darth Lucian, what's up, man? Turn it up. What? I'm starting myself here going into the red sometimes. So I'm hoping that I'm not going too high up. Yeah, I know. Hello, Numa. I talked about that earlier. Shavarius Ward to Kansas City. And I think it's going to be finalized tomorrow. But we traded Shavarius Ward, who I thought was going to make this team. I don't know who's going to be our fifth corner. So please, guys, let me know. I haven't heard yet who's going to be our fifth corner. Let me know who's the fifth corner. Because right now we don't really have anybody. Who's Jaron Johnson? I don't know. I can't say that. No way. Marquez White? Duke Thomas? None of these guys have really shown me enough. So, definitely not a Lumba. So we got 4 guys fighting for one spot with Shavarius Ward gone, who was number 40. Now he's gone to the Kansas City Chiefs to join Skandrick and to join Hitchens. Enough of those guys. We're done with them. Now, the thing is that what do we get for that? We got, LL was on here. He said we got a right guard. And I've seen the guy's name before. I don't know how good or bad he is. I thought we'd go for a center more so. But either way, I hope the Cowboys have made a decent trade on this deal here. I was thinking maybe we might get some draft picks. But Shavarius Ward, number 40, is with the Kansas City Chiefs. I said that this is about the 8th time I've said it on the stream. For the new guys joining, and for the new guys joining in the stream, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell, follow us on Twitter, etc., etc., etc. You know the deal, guys. Discord and the whole 9 yards. So, the game continues here. I want to tell you guys about NFL news real quick. The Rams have created $7 million in cap space for this year by restructuring the deals of offensive tackle Andrew Whitworth and wide receiver Robert Woods. This suggests that they're close on a deal to sign Aaron Donald. Keep that in mind. This is some NFL news, guys, as we run with the ball with Jordan Chun for about 3 yards. Let's see. We didn't see Lance Lenore. We saw Lance Lenore. We didn't see Deontay Thompson tonight, which means Deontay Thompson's on the team, baby. When this Jets-Lions game occurs, week one Jets and Lions, Sam Darnold is going to become the youngest quarterback to start an opening game since the 1970 merger between the AFL and NFL. Sam Darnold is 21 years, 97 days. The second place was Drew Bledsoe, 21 years, 204 days. Stafford is next. Jameis Winston's next. Deshaun Kaiser is after that at 21, 251. So, yeah, 21, almost 20 years old to Sam Darnold when he starts his game. There's Mike White going deep to Drez. Oh, Drez. Oh, Drez. You could have made your practice squad right there, Drez. Willie Anderson's son right there. Almost had it. So close. So another tight end, guys, we might want to look into. I don't think there's guaranteed money. There's no guaranteed money with it. There's no dead money. So it's like you could re-sign him for any money you want. The Raiders probably might release tight end Jared Cook. You guys remember Jared Cook from the Green Bay Packers? That Aaron Rodgers threw that pass that knocked us out of the playoffs. Yeah, well, the Raiders might be releasing him. The Raiders got him after that year, and they had him, and now they're going to release him. It looks like they might release him on September 1st. No dead money. Do a contract. You might want to bring in a veteran if you don't trust these 4 guys. Mike White dumping it down. Drez dropped it right in his hands. And Drez is just like that. Drez is probably not making the practice squad. I mean, they both kind of been dropping passes. McKay and Drez, man. Come on. Now, we know another big name that was signed. We know yesterday was Aaron Rodgers, and another day was this guy and that guy. Now we got Rob Gronkowski. He's finally been signed. I say signed, he's more of an extension, a restructure. He's basically earning $1.1 million for 70 or more catches. He gets more than 70 catches, he gets $1.1 million. It's a punt by Marr. We get a nice tackle here. No. And finally we get him. So he gets $1.1 million if he gets 70 or more catches. He gets $1.1 million if he gets 80% play time. He gets $1.1 million for 9 or more touchdown catches. He gets $1.1 million for 1,085 receiving yards, and he can make 3 of those 4 boosting salary. Another 3 point. If he makes 3 of those 4, he gets another $3.3 million on top of that. The base salary still remains at $8 million. The point here is they're taking some of that money of his, restructuring it into a incentive-laden contract. He's still making his base money. He's making his guaranteed money, but he's just going to make it in a different way. That's the reason why the Patriots stay around and is relevant as long as they have. They're making smart moves, smart restructurings, and smart extensions and signings on their guys. This is a guy he's earning 4 different incentives, and he's a superstar. Now, we know he's got injury situations, getting on the field, hence why that's one of the things about 80% play time. He gets another $1 million. He gets 70 more catches. You got to play a good part of the season. 9 or more touchdowns. You got to play a good part of the season. Now, the 1,085 yards, he might not even be able to get to that point. We don't know. But he's got a chance to get basically $4.4 million plus another $3.3 million, which is $7.7 million, on top of the $8 million he has on there. So he has a chance to make this year $15 million. But he probably had some other money kind of guaranteed in a way where he could have had, let's say, $12 million or $11 million guaranteed no matter what. Now he's got to earn that money. So he's kind of being fair to them, and they're being fair to him. But why don't we have that with Jerry Jones? And that's part of the issue with Jerry Jones, part of the issue on his stance. With the players nowadays, I don't care what he thinks. You guys sometimes, if it's about your business, you got to change with the times, Jerry Jones, and your stance is hurting our Cowboy team. That's another conversation, though. As I said, guys, Colin Kaepernick, which is kind of this situation, collusion grievance is going to trial. Finally, they looked at it, and the NFL attorney wanted to have it thrown out. There was too much evidence going Kaepernick's way for collusion. It's going to be set for trial for a summary judgment. So congrats to Kaepernick for getting what I think is the right thing in this situation. There's no way some of these quarterbacks should be quarterbacks. Brandon Weeden over Colin Kaepernick. I apologize. Now I know it's a money situation, business situation, but if there's collusion, then it's a legal situation against Kaepernick, and he's right. NFL is wrong. So we'll see what happens in court. As I said, guys, the Patriots reworked Rob Gronkowski's contract. They added $4.3 million per year, but then they made it. They added that to basically it was similar to Tom Brady's kind of structure, and then they do this by having incentives so they can save money on the salary cap. Let me just try to get through all the news here because we're coming back. His first attempt on the 19 for the Houston Texans. Nice play there by number 33. One of our guys we picked up, I think Sanders, who used to be a Wouzier. His number, of course, that's TD, Tony Rossett. But that guy right there came in and forced the running back to go back inside, which is a good play. Dwayne Allen, another tight end from the Patriots, formerly of the Colts. He also agreed to reworking his contract. He reduced his compensation for 2018, so they have more room to sign someone this year. As I said, Gronkowski did that. So did Dwayne Allen. Allen was previously going to be due $4.5 million with a $5 million cap number, which is now going to be lowered. So all that's going to be lowered. They're going to have more money to spend for the Patriots. Number 88, Des Bryant. Maybe they're making a move. We don't know yet. And guys, the last piece of news here before I sit back with you guys. As you can see, damn it. Larkin, number 65, with the hair coming out. Man, I mean, this guy looked actually pretty damn good. He caught my eye in this game, and he's walking off the field with an injury. It always sucks, guys. And I want to say this. Good luck to every NFL player in tonight's games, including our Cowboys. Even if you're not going to make the team, we don't want you hurt because you got a future still. Keep this in mind, guys. There's over 1,000 cuts. I got 1,086. Over 1,000 cuts coming on Saturday. Reality is that many of these playing tonight are playing for 31 other teams. All right? They have to make every snap count. That's why when I talk about Lance Lenore making a mistake, or I talk about, Mike White, Cooper Rush making a mistake, but even more so when I talk about those guys like Drez Anderson, like McKaylee McKay. When these guys make mistakes, you're like not only off the Cowboys, you're already going to be off the Cowboys. You're not going to be on anybody else's team. So that's why I wish the best of luck for these guys. There's a quarter left, guys. We're entering the fourth quarter. There's only one quarter left. And we're losing. It's the same score. It's 7-3. It's been 7-3 since the first quarter. But again, points don't matter. Both teams are going for it on fourth down. They don't care. 3rd and 10. There's a hold by number 21. They didn't call it yet. Webb made his way out of there. Threw it up in the air out of bounds. Should have been a hold. They didn't call it. 3rd and 10 with 24 seconds in the third. There's the flag. It should be a hold. It is a hold on the Houston Texans. They punt the ball. We get the ball here starting the fourth quarter, guys. Go Cowboys. So, again, over 1,000 players going to be cut. A lot of these guys right now are playing for other teams, trying to make their rosters. But again, you got to make every snap count. And again, in my opinion, we got to take out some of these guys that are our own team that we're Gallup is out, thank goodness. We took out Dorrance Armstrong, thank goodness. I think we took him out. But we got to put in Rico Gathers. Right now, unless the Cowboys are sure he's making this team, or they're sure he's not making this team, which would be unfair to Rico, they better put his ass in this game. There's Lance Lenore going back for the return. He cleanly returned there. Good job. Run it back, baby. Make yourself back. Oh, man, nice spin. A lot of fancy moves for about 15 yards. That's the things he could do. That's the things he shows. Not consistently enough to make this team. He's not going to make this team, in my opinion. Lance Lenore, I'm sorry. But it's our ball with 7 seconds left in the third quarter on my stream. What's up? Cowboys abroad in the house. What's up, brother? Who's playing quarterback right now? I don't know. For them, I think it's Webb. For us, which is what matters, it's Mike White. Cooper Rush did not look good. The Cowboys abroad. Lance Lenore looking a little better now, but not. Denarius, his name Denarius. What's his name? Jackson. I said Denarius. He's looking good. He looked okay. Bo looked bad at the beginning, dropped the pass, but then kind of looked better. Jackson also dropped the pass. So they're kind of neck and neck right now, but they got Chun in the game, who's looking really good right now. Mike White's play action looking good. He's going to pass it. He's going deep. Mike White, overthrown. And at least he overthrew, though. Yeah, at least he overthrew him deep. I mean, Cooper Rush tried to throw a Hail Mary to start the game. I mean, to end the second quarter, the end of the half. He was on his own 45. He was standing there. He threw it. He got to the 10-yard line. That's embarrassing. Mike White has already, you can see he's got a stronger arm. You can see Mike White's got the, he's come along. He's basically, Cooper Rush was here when they started preseason. Mike White was down here, and they looked like it too. Cooper Rush looked a lot better than Mike White. But as the games kept going, as Mike White got more training, more practice, he started going up. Well, Cooper Rush just stayed the same and even went down a little bit. So in reality, you might be seeing a flip to the flop right now. And I don't know about if they both make the team. Maybe so. But Mike White might be actually bypassing. We might have another rookie backup to Dak Prescott this year again, which is not a good thing. We need to get a veteran backup quarterback, in my opinion. We need to get another offensive center backup for our offensive line. I've been saying T.J. Johnson from the Bengals. We'll see. Maybe when the Patriot cuts. Both those guys, either of those teams, we can get him on September 1st. We traded Shavarius Ward away, number 40. He is gone. He's now joined Skandrick and Hitchens with the Kansas City Chiefs. Now that he's gone, who's their fifth cornerback? We know our top four, but we still haven't found our fifth one tonight, guys. Duke Thomas, Alumba. These guys are not looking good out there, guys. Just Jared Johnson, Sanders. I don't know, but they're not looking good. So we don't know who's going to be the fifth guy with Ward out of the way, Shavarius Ward. We got an offensive lineman in that trade, supposedly. So when that's finalized tomorrow, we'll see what we have in here. This guy better be a solid guy. He better not be some camp body that we're going to cut next week. That would piss me off. Outside of that, guys, I mean, who's going to be this? Not Jason Witten, but who's going to be tight end? Jeff Swaim, yeah, he's going to be the right-hand tight end, but who's going to be the tight end? It's really going to be able to be dynamic. And right now, I haven't seen one guy to really do much, except for, at most, the leader, I would say, in this group would be Rico Gathers. Blake Jarman tripped and fell. Looked pretty bad out there. Last week he fumbled. You got, Swaim we didn't see because he's going to be the penciled-in starter. But then you got other guys in there like Dalton Schultz, who's running into Rico. Rico's running into him. So they're both having similar issues. Schultz missed a couple blocks, which was surprising. Rico has not missed blocks from what I've seen, which is surprising. Rico's made every catch that come near him. Dalton Schultz made a catch. So it was right in his belly. It's all neck and neck is what I'm trying to say. Nobody has come out to see who's going to play tight end. Who's going to be really that tight end we want to see kind of emerge. So that's when you hear me talking about certain names out there. You might see a move here and there with tight end as well. So you got tight end, you got offensive lineman, you got backup quarterback, and we need a backup safety. Whether it's Tyree Robinson or not, I don't know. But we need to get now. Listen, guys, it's 2nd and 10. We're on our own 42. The good thing is we're not kicking field goals, so we're going to either win or lose in this game. Go give it to Trey Williams, the camp body. Nice running on the outside to get about 4 or 5 yards by Trey Williams. Again, a guy I like, the guy the Cowboys like. He might even make the practice squad. The Cowboys like this guy. They cut him, they brought him right back. So you gotta hope that they're gonna do some stuff here. Let me see. Holding on the Cowboys, so that didn't count. Worth crap. Some people are saying let's sign a tight end. Ward is gone, but the other Ward, Jihad Ward, actually had a sack tonight. So did Dorrance Armstrong. So did Jeremy Ross. All these names might be one of those guys that might make this team over someone like Coney Ely, who I've not heard of tonight. Someone over Tapper. Now that was a holding call, I think, on Rico Gathers, if I'm not mistaken there. So there's a strike on Gathers. He has to be in the right spot. He cannot be holding. He cannot be putting his quarterback in danger. But what he's done wrong in this game and in the previous games is not worse than what Dalton Schultz has done wrong. At best, they're at the same spot. Now look at Trey Williams. Look at that speed. Good job by Trey Williams. Good job by his. I like his running style. He looks like he's a little bit banged up there. Is he all right? Come on, get up. Good. Guys, help him up. Chaz Green, help. Man, Chaz Green pissing me the hell off. Get him. I wish it just has Cream would just get off the damn field. Don't you guys? New safety from Seattle playing. Jared. I think he's not. We've barely even seen him, man. Nobody's playing good except for the names I mentioned. Tyree Robinson kind of got burned a couple times. Trey Williams is out of the game. He got injured. So now you're going to see Chun back in the game. Scarborough showed a little bit. I think the Cowboys kind of saw enough from what they're going to do with Scarborough. Whether they're trying to limit his possessions because they're going to practice squad him, don't know yet. I'm looking here. I'm seeing Rico is playing the slot receiver, it looks like, which is what I want to see him do. It's 3rd and 9 on our own 43. Drops it down below to Chun. We're about 3 yards short. There's a flag as well. So we're about on the our own 47 maybe, and we're about 4 or 5 yards away from a first down. Coney Ely should make the team, says Montana. Not sure. Ganja Man, what's up? I feel Seattle safety is doing. Yeah, we haven't seen him in there. That's the problem. I think Sanders, I think is his name. We just haven't seen him in there at all, guys. It really, really sucks. Wood's not a scheme fit for the in slot, and he's not the in slot. I don't think he's the. Well, he's going to play the shutdown run coverage. I think the best guy for the tight end spot would be Jeff Heath to cover. That used to be Byron Jones' job. So I think that Heath is the guy leading that spot. Also, Kevon Frazier can do that, but you might see Xavier Woods once in a while doing that. We'll see. He played Rico pretty well last year when they went up against each other in practice. So I gotta say, Xavier Woods is a feisty guy to get through someone as big as Rico and as small as he is. Now 3rd and 20 for our Cowboys after that penalty. Trying to throw it again. Throwing a little dump off to Chun for about all the way to the 40. So now it's 4th and 13 or something. 4th and 10. Just penalties are killing us, guys. No chances for Rico out there because of his first penalty. The second penalty wasn't him. Sucks, man. Chaz Greed, man. They got to cut him, Blonder. I agree. LT's laughing. Game time Dan Day. Personally, he says that we should get a veteran quarterback, reliable backup, someone whose brain to pick maybe 2. I agree. I agree with you 100%. The punt. And there you go. Number 2, Marr. Punts it short. Fair catch. He fair caught that. Now, he just fair caught that, and then he kept running. The Cowboys tackled his ass. Yeah. He might have been earlier for a little bit. Belichick. Ooh, let me sit back for a second, guys. Wow, man. So we're still at 13 guys in our fantasy league. I guess nobody else is going to join. But I do have one person who's going to join later tonight. So we got 14 solidified. Tobias T. Just know that we're good to go no matter what. But if you guys want to join the fantasy league and you want to keep jumping it up, we're trying to get to 20. We're at 14 right now, right there at the bottom. Just send a PayPal payment of $10 to, and that's the entry fee. All the entry fees going back to the winners. So $10 per team, $10 fee. Let us know who you are in the chat. Make sure you're a subscriber, and we'll send you the link once you send us the PayPal payment. Okay, and if not, we're gonna have 14 teams, and that's gonna be it. Be a 14-team league with a $104 payout system. So let's for those that want it, this is your last shot tonight. We had 180 something people earlier. So if people want it done, tonight's a chance. If not, we're good. We got a lot of YouTubers on there. It's going to be fun. We got 14 teams. Listen, guys, the rule of thumb, 12 teams is about your average dynamic type of fantasy football league. It's the most realistic, I guess you want to call it, as far as what people compete in. You got the 10 leagues and the 8-team leagues and the 10-team leagues. Those are really easy. You got so many players to choose from. An injury, you just pick up the next guy on the list. But then you got a 14-team league, which is puts you really to the test. I was in a 16-team league, which was very difficult. We try to do a 20-team league for the fun of it, but to increase the difficulty, guys. So whatever we get, we get. We're trying to shoot for 20, but by the end of tonight, by 12 midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast, I'm probably going to close it off so everybody knows their draft spot for tomorrow. And we're going to live stream the draft here, along with Fan Friday, right here in My Cowboys Family around 9:30 or so. We're going to go live, but we'll have our draft ready to roll. So, myself and fiance, we're going to be battling out too. And you guys. And a lot of YouTubers out there. So it's going to be fun. Should be a lot of fun, guys. If you want in, $10, first come, first serve. Send $10 to PayPal to mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. If you do those things, by the end of the night, after this stream is over, at the very latest, you will get an invitation to the league, and you will be in our competitive 20-team, points per reception, $10 per person money league. So hopefully you guys jump in. LT, man. I wish it would work that way, but you go through here. We cannot touch this. It's a whole different system that goes through here. If you want in, it's got to go through PayPal. I'm sorry. I got to go through PayPal, guys. So I apologize. And I know you can. A lot of you guys could just jump in, too, because you guys have donated so much to the channel. But unfortunately, I cannot touch that money for payback for like months through Google AdSense. At times, they've locked me out of there for like 4 months once. So I don't like to risk that kind of stuff, especially when I got to pay it back out. So when I'm paying that back out, I want to make sure we got that money put away somewhere. I'm going to leave it in PayPal. So it's kind of like the bank. I just want to make sure we have everybody's payments in there. So if you really want in, man, let me know. And you're in, LT. Number 93's in there, guys. I think he was just freshly signed as well. I think that's Karam. So, he's trying to make a team somewhere else. Brandon Whedon's back in the game, which is kind of funny. To me, he's really the third stringer. Let me see here. I'm just looking here. Fantasy Football League. There you see, fiance saying email us. You can make the PayPal payment there. As soon as it comes up, it'll show up on my phone. So send the PayPal, $10 payment to PayPal to that email, to that address, guys, which is mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. Let me know that you guys sent it. If you let me know you sent it in here, I can check my phone and make sure I confirm it. And I can confirm with you guys that I will be sending out the link after the stream ends. Just letting you guys know. Give me a second. All right. Oh, guys, I got a healthy list for you guys to live by. All 150 of you guys in here. If you haven't hit that like button, you better. Hit the like button, guys. Help out the channel. Hit subscribe if you're new. Notification bell. Follow us on Twitter. Make sure the notification bell is on because we go live daily. There's Lance Lenore. One more shot to try to return a punt. It looks like a block in the back by Darius Jackson. So, but for you guys watching, hitting that like button, subscribing, notification bell, the whole thing. Much love. But guys, a healthy list for everybody to follow to have a healthy life. And Warren Buffett, who's, if you guys know who he is, he's a kind of a smart guy. I'm gonna just repeat it because I think this is kind of a cool thing that all of us kind of, as a human, can kind of agree with. Guys, every day, wake up and smile. Every day, meditate. Just get in your head for a second. Some people pray. Whatever you do, get yourself straight before you start your day. Drink more water. Eat less sugar. Clean your living space, guys. Clutter is an issue. Read and write more. I got to take note on that. Although I read a lot with this My Cowboys Family part-time job thing. Remove clutter. The clutter thing is not a problem for me. Don't respond to nonsense. Sometimes you get the trolls in here, guys. Don't respond to nonsense. You know the deal. And thankfully for the mod squad in there and fiance. Rico's blocking. There you go. Better than what, than some of the other guys have been doing in this game. Let me see what's going on here. Clean your living space. Read and write more. Remove clutter. Do not respond to nonsense. Spend quality time with family, guys. As always, we're family-centric, guys. Sometimes I miss time with my own family because I'm doing this. So keep that family time together, guys. And make sure you spend time with that family. You never know when's the last time you'll be around them. And, can't ever get back that time. So quality time with family. Show gratitude. All right? Forgive first. That's a hard one to do sometimes. But forgiving first. And, guys, healthy list cannot end with the 12th thing on this list, which is exercise. So Warren Buffett, thank you for that guide to life in a way. These things are truths for sure. And the more of these you follow, the healthier of a life you'll live, So just throwing that info out there. Why not help out the masses, guys? What a little chance we got, 150 people. Why not throw it out there and help out, guys? Funny little thing I thought I saw here. I've been following it for a while. You guys know I've been talking about it a lot. Is Andrew Luck's Twitter, I guess follow him on Twitter if you want. Follow us on Twitter, but follow Andrew Luck because it's great. He does a Civil War general, basically writing his family or his mother. And he said, let me see this. First, it's 3rd and 6 right now. Mike White, find someone and throw it. There you go. Mike White's got the stronger arm without question. Drez Anderson got the catch, baby. There you go. There you go, Drez. So Andrew Luck writes like he's writing his family, his mother. So here's what he wrote after the last game. He said, or this game tonight, before this game tonight, he wrote, quote, "Dearest mother, The unit moves out this morning to Cincinnati to battle a unit of tigers for one final exercise. Do not fret. I shall not see action, likely nor shall their leader, Captain Dalton, a commander so intense. It has been said that his head is ablaze. I miss you, Andrew. I just think he's creative. I love creative people. I love creative things. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Andrew Luck, but I like this guy, personally speaking. I like the creativeness he does to explain his football, but through Civil War garb, I guess you could say. Civil War vernacular. Creative. That's all I'm saying. Very creative. And, you know, that's what we do here, guys. And my Cowboys family, we just try to throw stuff out there. You know, aside of football, when it's our Cowboys, and then we talk about football, you know, life things, guys. This is also family. So it's my Cowboys family. So much love to everybody watching. Hit that like, subscribe, and let's see what happens on second down. They run the ball to Chun. I think he got like 2 yards, but he's pushing forward, man. I like that he's going. He's going. Now, we got ourselves with 9.5 minutes and ticking. It's third down. And let me see here, guys, because a lot of different people made a lot of picks for our 53-man roster. No one's going to be perfect. We're definitely not going to be, but, you know, some of these people name, leave people off the list. Sometimes I can't believe it. Some people saying Cole Beasley going to be traded for sure. That's not happening, man. What's up, Stephen Jones in the house, man? What is up, brother? How you doing? Fane is in the house, man. Hey, listen. Rico is blocking well. He's actually doing better than expected. Now, there's Rico down below. He's not going to throw it to him. He's going down the field into almost a pick. But I'm telling you, Drez Anderson, man, he's got some wheels on him, doesn't he? He flies down the field. I like this kid. I think he could make the practice squad. I think Chris Covington will make the practice squad. But look at Drez. I mean, there's a safety came back there and saved it. But, man, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Drez on the practice squad if he gets on it. Let's see. That's all the news, guys. So I'm just watching the rest of this game and communicating with all of you. And soon after this stream ends, guys, I gotta, kind of get ready for tomorrow and put the kids to bed and, get myself. Oh, that's a block in the back. You gotta get a penalty there. I guess a block on the side don't count in this game. Jeez. So, give me 1 second, guys. Oh, guys, the national anthem thing today, just so you guys know. The national anthem, beginning of the game. So you guys are aware, at the beginning of the game, the toe on the line no more. So some Cowboy players have not stood at the toe at the line and at the anthem. So for those that really are hating about that, get ready to get upset. DeMarcus Lawrence, Tyrone Crawford, and Drez Anderson, all three of them stood behind their teammates as the national anthem was being played. But everybody was at attention. Nobody was kneeling. So there you go, guys. So on the line, no. DeMarcus Lawrence, Tyrone Crawford, and Drez Anderson. Maybe there was no room. I don't know. But they were behind the line. So not everybody has done exactly what Jerry Jones wants, which is everybody's going to be out there. When the anthem is up, toes on the line. Technically not anymore. But again, they didn't sit down. They didn't, just so you guys don't jump the gun. They didn't kneel or anything like that. But yeah, I'm just letting you know the guys that did it. So you guys are also in the loop. Let's see here, guys. I'm just double checking if there's anything more I need to check on or check out. Let me see here. I think we're good. I think we're all cut up, man. I think I'm just going to relax, man. I see it. Steel 58 in the house, guys. He's going to be in the league as well tomorrow. The draft is tomorrow, Steel. And this guy, Steel 58, he's a masterful fantasy football player. So I am looking forward to butting heads with him tomorrow. We're going to be streaming the draft. I'm going to try to get as many people as I can. And I'll talk to all you guys, whether through Twitter, through email, whatever it is. I'm going to put a little shout out tonight or tomorrow. Try to get us together on the plan I have for tomorrow's Fan Friday / our 14-man right now, 14 $10 PPR league right now. If you guys want in, again, PayPal, you got to send it to mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. $10, and then we'll send you the link. That's it. You're good. You're good to go. Oh, wait. LT says MCF. Why am I not on the mod? Man, we'll put you on there. Part of the mod squad. Man, you know that. You are. Man, you are. # LT for mod. We'll get you on there. Maybe we'll get you on there. You were up here. After you're off the board, we'll make you a mod. How's that? How's that sound, man? You see? Eagles have to go through initiations first. You know, they got to go through an initiation process. I'm messing with you, brother. I appreciate it, man. The score, I'm sorry. It's still 7-3, Darth. I'm sorry. 7-3. It's still boring as hell. Houston has the ball 1st and 10 on their own. 18. Overthrown pass. Incomplete with 8 minutes and 40 seconds left. And I'm a little delayed, so just keep that in mind, guys. Let me see here. The done big guys. Yeah. Really, guys, it's a snake draft, guys. So it's going to, start at first pick all the way to 14. And then the 14th team gets to pick the 15th draft pick. And it goes back around. So it snakes around. So let us know if you want in, Joseph. Again, it's only $10. PayPal. You send it right now. By the end of tonight, you will get a link. All right, it won't be on the stream probably. I'll let you. If you guys send it now and it's on stream, I will let you know. I'm looking right now here. But if you guys want in, I can tell you. You guys, let me see here. No, we're good still. I see we got some people talking about in this league about what they want. They want first place, maybe getting 90 as of right now with $140 pot. 90 to first, 40 to second, and third to 10. That's an option by No Dak. We'll see No Dak. That's a good one. We have Broken Cowboys in here. We got Tobias in the chat, in the fantasy football chat. These guys are all in the league. You got Steel 58. You got Space Cowboy. You got Dallas Cowboy Football News. You got Mike Mosh. All these guys are going to be in this league, guys, along with some of you guys in here. So before you guys say, oh, I wanted to be in the league, here's your chance, guys. Your last shot. You got 126 people in here, and we got 6 spots open. 6 or 7 spots. You guys got your chance now. Remember that. Don't say I didn't tell you you had a chance. So if you want it, this is how you do it, guys. My Cowboys family, you send us a $10 payment, which I keep on PayPal, and I keep the $140 or whatever it is. If it's $200, that means we got 20 people. All that stays on PayPal. I can make the payment back without having to be held by Google AdSense, which I'm not going to put up with them and that crap. I'm sorry. If they're listening, I apologize, but I don't like using the super chats and all that stuff, and it's hard to get the money out. It takes months sometimes to get that money out, guys. So, yeah, I want to make sure I have that money on hand. So as soon as the season's over in mid-December, that money goes to the winners, and that's it. So that money you put in is all coming back out. Just keep that in mind, guys. Chance for you guys to be part of it. Darth, I don't know if you want to jump in. Whatever, guys. You guys want in some interesting draft stuff, and it's going to be a live stream tomorrow. Jump in with us tonight. The last shot right now. Through PayPal, send us a $10 entry fee. Let us know who you are in the chat, and send it to mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. You can see it right below my face right there, mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. Send it there through PayPal. If I get the notification, I'll let you know now that you're getting one later. As they just got a first down into Dallas territory with 6.5 minutes below that. Quan Bray, number 11, made the catch, got a first down from Webb the third. I mean, guys, I just wanted the offense to get the ball back so I can see what Rico can do, but they don't want to show Rico out. I don't know what it is. Darth, we have currently 13 teams. I know we have a 14th one coming and maybe a 15th one, so maybe up to 16. We want to go to 20 though. We want to try to go to 20, make it a real tough league. You know what I mean? I see Kaka Man Anthony Gucci is in the house. Kaka Man. So there you go. How did he get through? Maybe our guys are getting fooled so bad. I know Cam Kelly's trying to make it. He's trying to make it. Coming there at the end all the time. Justin March Lillard and Dorrance Armstrong are both still in the game. These two guys are going to be on our 53. What are you doing, Carrot? I know you maybe. I don't know what he's doing. Ah, man. So Joseph says, I will watch differently. How many teams in the league? Let me see. I've heard enough with time keeping up my a hard enough time. No good. It's all good, brother. It's all good. I understand. I know a lot of people have teams. I know I couldn't join the other teams because oh my goodness, he's gone. Touchdown. That's embarrassing. Our defense, man. Our defense really sucks. When it passes the second, a couple of second stringers are still good, and they're in there. Dorrance Armstrong and March Lillard. I'm talking about. I say second stringers. These are really third stringers in a way. But these guys can't hang, guys. These guys cannot hang with the rest of the guys, the rest of the trash that's around them on defense. It's just trashed. You can bet that 90% of this team that you see on the field right now, Cam Kelly, number 33, whatever his name, I think he's the guy from the Seahawks. Sanders, that's the guy. These guys are going to be cut. These guys are off this team, baby. That's it. Maybe a couple will make the practice squad. I don't know. This is embarrassing. It's 13-3 right now, guys. As they go for the extra point, they're going to make it 14-3. Who cares about the score? Listen, we're going to be 0-4 this year in preseason. Who cares? I care about the regular season, guys. You know, I remember when we won the Super Bowls in the 90s, we were 0-4 every single preseason. 0-4. Because Jimmy Johnson didn't give a damn about preseason when it came to who won or lost. So it's okay. It hurts. It hurts because I don't like to see our guys being scored upon, even if we were called the Florida Cowboys, and it was even if it's a flag football team representing the star, it makes me feel just bad if I see that team losing. Even on Madden in a computer game, when we're losing on there, I get a little bit into it. So I understand the wanting to win aspect. I don't care about that crap. I know one thing has shown me for sure in this game, that on defense, past about half of our depth, it goes to, they cannot be, the rest of that depth cannot be out there with too much of our depth, or else we're in deep crap. And that goes for every team, but some teams are better at it than others. We're in that kind of spot. In defense, I think we're pretty good other than safety. But on offense, we're a little more desperate. On offensive line, we're desperate at depth. At quarterback, veteran quarterback, we're definitely desperate. Mike White looking better tonight. I want to see more. I don't feel comfortable with him coming in if something happens to Dak. And then you look at, receivers and running backs, we're good. But the depth at the line, at the offensive line, we're definitely lacking depth there. We're lacking depth with a veteran quarterback. We're lacking depth with our safety position. And now I would even say cornerback, because we got rid of Charvarius Ward. I don't know who's the fifth guy on this cornerback squad. But the starters, of all the starters that we needed to kind of see, that's what we needed to see. Who's going to be the tight end? Not Witten. Who's not going to be nobody here is the next Witten. Don't fool yourselves. Nobody's the next Witten. But who's going to be the next tight end for this team? The next true standout tight end that's going to stand out. Not a standout, but you're going to remember his name. Jeff Swaim, you're not going to remember his name. Blake Jarwin, you're not remembering his name. Dalton Schultz, you're not remembering his name. Rico, you're going to remember his name. But now, did he do enough tonight? Well, he's blocked. He had a penalty. And him and Dalton Schultz kind of ran. Dalton Schultz was more to blame in that one. Dalton Schultz had a couple mistakes too. When you put it all on film, on video, and you see what they did. I mean, Rico made some catches. I don't know if some of the other tight ends could have made. You got to look at the positives there. Schultz made a catch right in his tummy there from Mike White or whatever. Nice catch. That's great. Everybody would and Rico would have no problem with that play. So it's not like he's outdoing Rico there. So really, when you look at the last tight end, they like Blake Jarwin tripped over himself, caused almost a pick six. Helped almost cause a pick six. He fumbled last week. So you're seeing all the issues I have with all of our three tight ends at the back end. Jeff Swaim's the only one that's averagely average. He's consistently average. Like Jason, he's like the Jason Garrett of tight ends. Jeff Swaim. So I need to see a dynamic player out there, a specialty player. Someone's going to be able to go in there and block sometimes, like Rico has, and show that size and strength, as he's always shown. Now, you got to get his brain down a little bit. Nobody's got to be. If you simplify it for him, he can be an impact player in certain situations, in my humble opinion. It's not a fact. It's a humble opinion here. The Cowboys have not allowed him to show himself yet, in my opinion. So, the game is on NFL Game Pass through DirecTV. I got a special viewing of it here, guys. So, that's why I get to see it. Cowboy for life, 48. Cowboys abroad. He's there with the cat. I see you. Cowboys fiance looking crazy. No major injuries. That's correct. A couple little nicks here and there, but nobody injured for big time. Gallup played awesome. But he was in the game way too long, Blake. Way too long. Rigier. Yeah, we are driving right now. I see Mike White dumping it off to David Wells, our fifth string tight end. Made the basic out and outside of bounds. Stop the clock with 5 minutes left and ticking. I guess it doesn't stop the clock. Cowboys are trying to run a 2-minute drill here. Why not? Run a 2-minute drill. Let's kick it onside and let's try to win the game. This is what you want for your team. If Mike White can bring us even closer back to this game. That's already, he started Cooper rushing him. What happens? Mike White starts taking off. So let's see. Mike White's throwing the ball here in a slant. Nice catch by number 16, a face mask. That's got to be a face mask. Yes. So, guys, Darren Carrington, one of the guys we picked up, he's made the catch. Nice play. Darth in the house, brother. Thank you, man. What is going on with the game? Like I said, guys, 4 minutes and 36 seconds. Face mask. We got the first down. Now another 15 yards. Thank you, brother, for the $2 drop. Thank you for refocusing me to the game as we get into the end of this. 4 minutes and 36 seconds left. You know, this stream is a little behind, but someplace you can't even find this game. So I'm just trying to give you the most I can, guys. This is going to be an interesting little 2-minute drill here. That's a big time, but Darren Carrington got his face mask pulled. He was number 16. It's 15 more yards. And there's LT Metters with the $10 drop. $10 coming in the fantasy. Awesome, man. Okay, so he's in. Is that what you're saying, man? Good work. I have $10 more coming to get in. All right, man. So LT's in the league on top of the 10 he just dropped here. Much love. He is right now, right in the mix right now. I'm going to make sure I fix both your names right. Give me a minute as I'm watching this as well. There it is underneath. Lance Lenore in territory, driving out to the 35-yard line or so. The 37-yard line of the Houston. Right, there's the drop by LT Metters, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, LT Metters, the drop. He just pumped himself back up, guys. He's got 43. He's back up to 43. He's trying to keep this Eagle territory. What? Hells no. There he goes. And that's David Wells again. I'm seeing David Wells here a lot. I mean, what are they trying to do with him is my question, you know? So, LT Metters, right now at number 3. Let's see. Now, Young Wilson drops to number 4. Trapp is still number 2, and David Short's still number 1. Young Wilson is number 4. Art is number 5. Art87 Stan, guys. Check out his page, buyartfashions.com. He's got an awesome little business of women's clothing. And there, oh, let me fix that leaderboard as well. There it is, Mike White. Come on, baby. Oh, no! Off the hands of 46 Chun. Can't do that, man. Thank you so much, LT. You're the man. Thank you a lot as well. Much love to Darth Lucian, who I'm going to put on here as well. It's my computer's slowing down, guys. And again, some of the help I'm going to need to get back on here with this. You guys are definitely helping out, so thank you, guys. Now, we got number 6. At 6th place, we have Darth. Let me just see. All right, give me a second, guys. 1 second. I'm watching the 2nd and 10 on our own 31 right now. There it is. 2 Lance Lenore underneath. He's about to the 26, 27-yard line right now on 3rd down. It's a 2-down territory, guys. Don't think we're going to be kicking field goals or anything. So I got Darth Lucian, 88 at number 6, and Mr. Wright filling in the bottom there at number 7, guys. Much love to every single one of you guys. And I don't know why it's not working up there on the leaderboard. I got to fix that, but I can't fix it now. If Fiance was here, I'd be able to juggle it a little better. But right now, the Cowboys are trying to get this win, guys. Carrots trying to instill winning with the 4th stringers. So we'll see. Lance Lenore got hurt. He's walking off the field, unfortunately, guys. That's not good, not good, and not good. Never good to see that happen. Obviously, we don't want to see any of our guys getting hurt. Even if they're not going to make the team, they're still practicing to maybe get onto other teams, guys. So keep that in mind as well. Let me see if this has helped at all. No, it has not. I got to fix the leaderboard, guys. I apologize, but you guys know you are up there. Mr. Wright, thank you all, man. There's Mike White throwing knocked down. 3rd and 2. Now it's 4th and 2. Not good. Not a good situation, in my opinion, guys. It doesn't look good for our Cowboys here in this game. Some of the Texans fans are celebrating like they won the Super Bowl. Kind of funny. Try to fix our leaderboard, guys. Pardon me if I don't respond for a moment. My computer is going extra slow. We're maxing everything out right now. Oh, look at that. My fault. We're actually going to kick a field goal. So Mayer is going to kick. Mayer is going to kick a field goal, attempt a field goal, guys. He hit a 57-yarder. He knocked this one right down the middle. So a name for the future, maybe. You never know. So, guys, a touchdown, 2-point conversion ties it. I don't know what they're doing, though. I don't know why. I guess you'd want the extra time for these guys because you're really not really risking injury anymore. You just want to see who can make it and who can't. So, maybe it's not the worst thing to go for a tie. But in preseason, you never go for ties. You're just injuring your guys even more. So you got to be careful about that kind of stuff. Cowboys. I'm having a problem on my computer, guys. Bear with me for a moment. We're still here in the stream, though. And much love to Darth. And, of course, the LT Metters jumping up into the mix here. Stephen Bellamy. I cannot show the game, man. I cannot show the game. It will be thrown off this channel, guys. I apologize. Let me try to get the info I need so I can fix our leaderboard. Coming to a fix near you. Trust me, guys. I'm trying to get it done. So give me a second here. There we go. All right. I see the mistake, guys. I see the mistake. I want to make sure I keep this right. I always try to keep this right, guys. So let's try to keep it going. Hopefully it's fixed now. Yeah. MCF coming through again with the fixes in the middle of the stream. So Michael Blacks Mox Vivo, what's up? Yeah, we hope we win, but not this game. We want to win the Super Bowl, baby. That's what we want, the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, and you'll be celebrating all night long. Oh, we're not done yet, man. You know how we end this, baby. We end it with a nice, all of us here, all 100 and whatever, all 120 of us are going to say, go Cowboys together at the end of this stream. Because win, lose, or draw, good, bad, or ugly. If you watch the end of our streams, you know how we roll, guys. Deshaun Thompson in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? You went in our fantasy league. Jump in right now. There's another big running play. Looks like you got the first down. No, fumble! Fumble! The quarterback got it back. Wow. So, more bad luck for our Cowboys there. Brian Bradford. Yep, 2 minutes left to go. It is 14-6, 2 field goals. A 57-yarder by our backup there. Might have to keep him in some background somewhere. Could have had that ball there. Could tie this baby up. They didn't get the first down. There's 2 minutes. So the good thing here is, if we get a stop on third down, is it? I think we get a stop now. We get the ball back. Oh, it's 2nd and 2. So, Cowboys call a timeout. Botch, what's up, man? Man, how am I taking this game? I'm so upset I can't. Come on, man. Foch, you know this is just all the 4th stringers going in there now. Come on, man. Listen, I've been saying it. This is about position watch. This is the whole time it's been a position watch to see, you know, March Lillard. He's a starter. I'm watching him. I want to see how he plays. Dorrance Armstrong, he's a starter. I want to see him play. I think thank you, Cowboys. I brought with the $5 to the holla, baby. What up, everyone? It's time for the season. That's right. Cut the scrubs and let's get 6, baby. Not just 5. 6. Did I get it? Did I get in? There it is. 6, baby. That's what we need. So, yes, thank you so much, Cowboys. Are brought up on the board of leader. So, we're going to put you up on there as well. Man, you jumping up in there. Let me see where you are. 240. Oh, here I got 245 to go. I'm a little behind, guys. So I'm trying to don't ruin any nice things here. Probably no roundtable tonight. Not sure yet, but don't look like it, guys. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Okay, good. So, as of right now, guys, we got 6 spots open in the fantasy league. If you want in, you see the info before. PayPal, $10. That's all it is. $10. You guys that went in, guys, jump in. Tomorrow we're doing a live stream draft. It's a live draft and live stream. So make sure you join up if you want to be part of the fantasy football league, guys. I've been saying it the whole stream. This is your last chance. Whew. Okay. And on that note, we need you guys, if you are watching, hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button. We're 3 away from 2,400. Thank you, guys. We much appreciate that. And, of course, hit the like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow us on Twitter, Discord, etc. You know how it goes, guys. And much love to everybody who's dropped a little bit of love in here to help out this channel, help us get this stream, because I couldn't watch this game without this Game Pass signing up thing, this whole NFL package, which we had to get every game, because we don't live in Dallas, so we don't get every game. So we got to make sure we were all set up for the season. So that $400, boom, onto that, just to get the full game package, and then a little extra sign up for this little bonus tonight, which we're lucky we could even watch the game here all the way in Florida. So let me fix this board up, guys, because we got a tie right now with Art. Wait, there's the Art. Give me a second, guys. Oh, all my bones are cracking. Yeah. So with Art, with the main man Art, you also got a tie there with our main man Cowboys Abroad. So there it is. I'm making the 5th place tie for now, because you got a couple days still till Sunday. I know Cowboys Abroad loves to take over. There you go, brother. Cowboys Abroad. Officially tied at number 5 with Art Stang, Darth 6th, Mr. Wright 7th. Let's keep it going, guys. Much love and much thanks. So, Vach, yeah, I mean, I don't know whether you're agreeing with Michael. What are you doing? I know we're going to win, but I want to win the Super Bowl. I don't care about this game. Ganja Man, no through PayPal. Guys, if you want to be part of the league, guys, make sure you go through PayPal. PayPal, you go to mycowboysfamily@gmail.com, and that's where you send it to. Let us know who you are in the chat so I know who you are. You're subscribed. And in the league, guys, tomorrow we're going live. We're going to do this draft. We got 14 teams. We're trying to get to 20. Come on. Jump in. This is the last chance, guys. Only $10. And all the money. If you got 14 teams, $140. There's payouts. Whether it's all going to first, whether it's first, second, third, first or second, it's all going back. So we need to go through PayPal so I can rip it out of there whenever I need to. And I can then in turn, if December, Google AdSense is giving me an issue, which they sometimes do, and Vach and all these guys, you guys seen what happened to Mark Holmes and Law Nation. These guys, we can get at any moment this can come down. So that money is stuck in there, and I won't be able to pay it out. So that's why we need to go through PayPal. That money goes to the winners no matter what. That's why I use PayPal, guys. Dumas Lucas in the house. What's up? Not the best, but last year you guys handed our asses to us last year in Mile High. DJ Crown J. they say is low. I know, man. Hey, it's all good. Hey, well, one of the things about life I said I was reading earlier was a healthy life. Ignore the nonsense, man. I try to ignore the nonsense here. When I see some people going after me, going after my family, there's certain limits. Obviously, you get blocked. Fiance is on top of it, but there's also other things, guys. Nonsense go, man. It's all nonsense. Some people think we got to win this game. They're like, no, this means nothing. I don't care what the score is. We're going for it on fourth down in the second quarter. We're not trying to win the game. We're trying to put ourselves in situations. See how Mike White responds. You know what I mean? So, offensive line depth looks like trash. Mike White looks a little better this game than Cooper Rush. You get taking the front line into consideration. Tight ends, nobody's, come on, get in there. Good defense. Oh, Lumba almost got a pick there. And they're going to call it interference on that. That's the game. And that's why Lumba's not on the team, guys. And that's one of the many reasons why he's not going to make this team. It's not about winning or losing. I want to see Mike White one more potential chance to drive the ball. And if I'm the Texans, I would just run plays now. Normally, not to run up the score, but to keep testing my guys to see if there's any guys I want to still see out there. On defense, most of these guys are not making this team, guys. We're talking about Dorrance Armstrong. We're talking about Justin March Lillard and Tyree Robinson, maybe. Those three guys are the only guys that I might have seen. I don't even know if those guys are in the game anymore. That were in the game late. That should not be. That should probably have been taken out. They have all been taken out at this point. Who's gonna be our fifth corner now that Shavarius Ward is gone? Would it be Marquez White? Duke Thomas? Nobody's really shown much from that side of things. So on defense, safety, the backup safety spot, and then now the fifth corner, we don't really have anybody there, in my opinion, yet. We need something there. Whether it's by the cuts, it's got to come. And then when you go back to the offensive side, where we have a couple more issues. Offensive line depth, obviously, we have issues there, but we're still okay with Looney, Kadeem Edwards, the new guy we got in a trade for Shavarius Ward. So these guys will probably worked in there, and maybe another offensive lineman to make the team until Frederick comes back in 8 weeks or so. We'll see. Then there's also the depth of the offensive line, but we have depth at quarterback, and I'm talking about startable depth, veteran depth. We're lacking there, obviously, so that's a scary thing too. I'm looking at our team outside of the starters now, because that's what this game's about, right? This game's about the depth, the backups, and try to judge them individually is my other point here too. So we're gonna actually get a chance to get the ball back. It looks like, guys, because they are doing what I said. Just why don't you at least try to do something out there so it gives the Cowboys a chance to get the ball back. Gives your team a chance to kind of run through all your players. We might get the ball back, but maybe 20 or 30 seconds, maybe. So looking at our offense, I mean, look, our starters, even with Looney, we're set. I think we're good. Even with Connor Williams, even with maybe a little deficiency, there's a drop from Travis Frederick to Looney, but not as big as I think we all thought when the season started that it would happen if he ever had to come in. So Looney looking all right, but the depth behind him is where the issue is. The depth behind Connor Williams and Zach Martin. Now, Kadeem Edwards could lock it up for a little bit, yeah, but do we have anybody else that could? Once you lose 2 or 3 guys, it doesn't matter what you got. It's over. That goes to any team in the whole NFL. And no, Brett, Cowboys are the best. They're the best, dude. So you guys know, my issue, aside from the quarterback veteran depth, from the offensive line depth, and the safety / even some one cornerback spot depth and the safety depth, outside of those depth issues, I said that word way too much. Starter issue is one position that really, really concerns me the most right now, and that is tight end. That is why I'm wearing Witten, because I want to see, and come on, I want to see our offense have at least given Rico a little bit more opportunity. Because right now, Blake Jarvin's tripping over his own feet. He's fumbling the ball. I don't like these things I'm seeing from Blake Jarvin, who's supposed to be possible starter, when we bring 2 tight ends in. Don't know about that. Jeff Swaim's definitely the starter. Without question, Jeff Swaim's the starter. Blake Jarvin, though, number 2? Not sure. Is Dalton Schultz ready for that number 2? Hell no. Is Rico ready for that number 2? Hell no. But is Rico, Dalton Schultz, or Blake Jarvin, any of these guys ready for a specialized play? Who can block the best? I mean, Rico didn't block too bad tonight. So I wouldn't put him out of the mix here. I know he gets lost sometimes in his football knowledge of getting in certain spots is going to be an issue. But as I've said before, you got to get it simpler with Rico. You saw when he gets 10 yards and turns around, not many people can really stop that play. If I can do it, Rico can do it. So my point is he ain't that lost. He's not that dumb about learning the playbook. He learns it enough that we can simplify it for him and put it in when we need it. Short yardage, goal line. I think even red zone, he could be beneficial to this team. Unlike Dalton Schultz. Nobody's going to care about Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz is not going to be able to get you a touchdown pass from the red zone at the 19-yard line into the end zone. Only Rico's going to be able to pull it out of the air. And I'm not saying that you keep him only for, you keep him all the time on the field for that. No. But specialized times, you put him on the field, you block a couple plays, you go off a couple plays. And he's shown that he can do that tonight. At least I've seen he can do that. He's caught every pass. There's a flag right there that helps us. They ran into our kicker, into our punt returner. So Mike White's going to get probably 2 plays at most. We know that preseason's over. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not looking over there. But Carolina game's going to be big. That's what we're worried about now. And again, guys, we went over our list last night. I mean, I'll show you real quick here as we're my 53. My and fiance's 53. You look at here, guys. This is the offensive guys right here. As you can see, every single one of these guys making this team. And again, Blake Jarwin is the only one I got to say at this point. Maybe not. I'm sure he's going to make the team. But he's the one that played the worst out of that entire group, in my opinion. Now, you look at our defense. All right, and you look at well, there you go. There's a star. You look at DeMarcus Lawrence and all these names on here, guys. Everybody on this list here is definitely going to make this team, in my opinion. I probably shouldn't have put Blake Jarwin on that first list, but this is the list here. These 35 guys are making the team. There's no question about it. No ifs, ands, or buts. Let's say 34 minus Blake Jarwin. But then you go to the rest. Let's look at the rest. The rest of the guys are right there. Cooper Rush, I got him making the team. Although it could be Mike White. I have Mike White at the bottom at 51. It could be both. It could be a veteran. I don't know. Rod Smith, Darius Jackson. I think he's going to make this team. Darius Jackson, I think, will be a loss of some sort if we don't keep on this team. Cam Fleming, we got to keep him, unfortunately. Kadeem Edwards is looking better than expected. And you see the rest of the names, guys. And that backup center is probably the one at Travis Frederick is probably the guy we just traded for. And here's Mike White, guys, on a quick slant to Lance Lenoir, trying to do a Hail Mary. Lance Lenoir, get out of bounds. You idiot. Lenoir with a bad IQ. He should have went out of bounds for one more play. That was the play design, you schmucko. But at least preseason's over, guys. Preseason is over. Yay, celebration. Look at the names there, guys. You can see what I got. I left off Jahad Ward and Detone Jones. There's the practice squad names I've thrown out there for you. But look, you take some of these guys off, put Bo on, put Jahad Ward on, put Detone Jones. I don't know how his injury's going. Put those guys on. And you got a shot here to really, to pretty much get a good idea what we're going to be keeping on this 53. In my humble opinion. You guys are more than welcome to put your ideas and thoughts on this. Obviously, I would have liked to put Jahad Ward and Detone Jones onto this list somewhere on this list. But as of right now, who knows what's going to... we're going to be off on a couple of them no matter what. So let us know what you think, guys. Hope you enjoyed our... There's the Cowboy star. And there I am. So, game's over, guys. It is all done. It's in the books. I'm going to shout everybody out because you know what? You guys are the ish this tonight, guys. This is a game 4 preseason game. We had 200 people in this joint tonight, rocking out, doing what we do here, guys. You guys helping us doing what we do on here, just keeping it lively, keeping it going. We got a lot of trolls sometimes. It happens. People want to watch the game. They think we're going to put the screen on. Not doing it. Never doing it. We've been down here for 13 months on YouTube. We've never done it once. We're not going to start today. So just we're never going to do it. How's that? Until they drop copyright laws. Then we might do it. But yes, man, we appreciate every single one of you guys. Preseason is over. Yay! Now the cuts are coming, guys. It's looming. We got tomorrow. We got our fantasy football draft right here, my Cowboys family, and the Cowboy YouTubing community. It's really all, not just our channel, but it's the round table. I'm gonna probably rename it the round table or something like that. That's what it's gonna be, guys. We're gonna definitely, it's $10 just to make it more competitive. We have 14 teams locked in, maybe more by the end of the night. I'm checking it right now, but it looks like we are gonna be locked in for. We have a free league as well. People are joining that. We're gonna lock that one off tonight, block it off tonight. But tomorrow's the draft, live right here, guys. So make sure you come back and join us to see who we pick, who you guys pick. Some of you guys in this chat will be on the draft live tomorrow. It's Fan Friday, so it's perfect. Saturday is the cuts. We're gonna probably go live in the afternoon sometime when they announce the cuts and talk about our feelings about it. And of course, the round table, guys. The whole crew: Space Cowboys 17, DJ Crown J, 5th Quarter Cowboys, Dallas Cowboy Football News. How we doing, guys? And Dallas Cowboy Fan 1980 with the power. All 4 of them, plus myself and fiance on the round table. Now, 1980, we'll see what his hiatus situation is. He might be busy, but we're always going to be rocking down on that round table on Saturday nights. And after every regular season game, you can pretty much bet we're going to go live right here, my Cowboys family, for the post-game wrap-up round table. Not tonight, guys. Kind of wrapped it all up here. We all seen what was going on. There's not much new. Nothing much new. I also have a special guest. Might be coming on maybe Sunday, maybe Monday. Most probably later on next week. Somebody who's kind of really knowledgeable about Dallas Cowboy stuff and a source of good Dallas Cowboy news. We'll keep him on the wraps for a little bit, guys. But this guy is definitely a very good talent. And we're going to be talking to him hopefully next week. So, guys, you got to stay in the mix here, guys. We just keep growing. And you guys keep helping us grow. So much love to everybody in the chat. Let me go just shout out some of you fantastic people. Number 1, first and foremost, my Cowboys fiance. I love you. Thank you for modding in the chat. I know it's a long night. She can hear me. Much love to our number 1 dropper tonight, guys. Let me first say LT Metters. Much love to LT Metters for being the current stream boss. And his donation today brings him up a little bit. He was up to 40-something. Now he's back down to 38. So it's still close. It's hanging on. I'm going to go through the whole crew as well, guys, of people here. Let me just kind of shout out. I shout out the crew, guys. You guys know to hit the like, subscribe, the notification bell, that whole thing. And much love to LT Metters. Much love to our donation weekly winner right down below here, which saved LT Metters from being on that, an Eagle fan from being down there, and put up a true blue and silver Dallas Cowboy fan. Haley 94 Ware. Much love to you, my man. Thank you for being a donation weekly winner and ripping it away at the last second from an Eagle fan right here, LT Metters. So, Mr. Wright, thank you for the $1 holler. Thank you, Darth Lucian, for the $2 drop today. Thank you, Cowboys Abroad and Art, for your $5 drops, man. Much appreciated, both you guys. But I got to say, for our leader, David Short, thank you, sir, for taking over the stream boss. I'm not the stream boss. Taking over the current weekly donation leaderboard. Currently, you're in front, but not by much, because you got Trap. He's right behind you. You got Young Wilson right behind you. You got LT Metters, who's right behind Trap, literally right behind Trap. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be an interesting little ending to this here. But you got Art and Cowboys Abroad tied for number 5. You got Young Wilson, the daily donator, man. Much love to you, bro. All the way in Hawaii, aloha. Hope you got to enjoy the game some way, somehow through here, or if you were busy, we understand. The replay, guys, everybody's watching. Boom. Subscribe and notification bell. Follow us on Twitter, Discord. You know the deal, guys. Let me go into chat here in the last seconds as I close this baby up. Got Fane. Thank you. Much love to you, Fane. JP. Eric Gonzalez. We are not allowed to share the game, bro. I apologize for that, but that's just the rules, or else we would be off this channel. We do this every single day. We do live streams. And every Cowboy game day, we do game day live streams with myself, and almost always with fiance. And then half the time is going to be with the kids. It's going to be a truly My Cowboys family. Once again, year number 2. Check out our old films, guys. You'll see it. But we cannot show the game or else we're off of here. So, Joseph Sandberg, what's up, bro? I know I've seen you on the Periscope stuff. So much love to you, man. 5-star in the house. What is up? How are you doing? Game time, Dan Day in the house. Deshaun Thompson also in here. Montana 808. How you doing? Caballero 1152. Much love to you. Who else is in here, man? Let me see. Montana 808, man. You always go in the chat. Got Cowboys fan 421. We got Stephen Clark. I'm boring. That's all good. I'm boring. You can keep watching. That's all right. We got Mano 1278. He said RG3 and Earl Thomas to the Cowboys before week 1 guaranteed. You know, we talked about RG3 yesterday, or I don't know. We talked about possible guys. There's like a bunch of veteran quarterbacks going to be out there at cut day. Trust me. I hope so, Michael. Thank you for joining. I hope you subscribed, guys. I hope you subscribe. You can keep along here because we interact all the time. This is actually one of the least interactive ones because usually Fiance is in here next to me, able to chat with you guys here and jumping in the voice chat. So, you know, she's going to be chilling here with us for pretty much every game from here on out, guys. Jesse Ortiz was in the house. Yes, I need some ice cream just to cool down, man. This is we're in Florida here. We had so many people pass through. I'm sure that a lot of people give us thumbs down. Hit the thumbs up and let's repel the thumbs downs. You know what I mean? Pete Martinez, man, what's up? The defense is going to control this game, this team. I said this after we lost Travis Frederick. I said our offense is going to be okay, but our defense is now the team that is part of our team that has to control the game, and that's how we're going to win games. That's how we're going to win in the playoffs, and that's how we're going to win number 6. Defense wins championships, baby. And we got a damn good defense, a damn good young defense, and we got a damn good young offense too. Just hurt right now and missing a couple pieces. And I'm starting with this part right here because in my opinion, Jeff Swaim's not going to cut it. Blake Jarman don't look good. You know, these are supposed to be starters. They don't look like starters to me. That's my biggest issue tonight. There's nobody that I can see as being a true starting tight end for our a starting not a superstar, not a Jason Witten, a starting tight end. That's my issue tonight. And they didn't give Rico a fair chance. They gave Dalton Schultz throughout the preseason. They gave him chances. They gave Rico chances as the games went on. Last week they gave him actually the most chances, and he made the most with it. He would have had a touchdown if it was a good throw by Mike White. Tonight he had 2 passes. He caught both of them. He had a penalty. You know, he had good blocking. I don't know, guys. I think he made enough to make this team. Make sure if you guys don't tell me right now here. I know some of you guys already. I know you guys so well. I know some of your voices already. But let me know in the chat. Let me know. In the comments in the replay, guys. Let me know what you feel about the way the Cowboys played with Rico this game and this preseason, and all the tight ends, because that's my worry. And I'm not saying Rico is the answer. He is not the answer to our tight end issue. Make it clear. But Jeff Swaim is not. Blake Jarwin is not. And trust me, neither is Dalton Schultz. None of these guys, as of currently, from what I've seen on video, on tape, as they say, these guys, none of those 3 guys deserve it any more so, that much more than Rico. The only reason that Jeff Swaim deserves a starting role is because he was our only veteran on this team. Let's be real. The other guys are just, Blake is barely on this team, has barely been on this team since October last year. We had Rico on this team for 3 years, but you know the deal with him on and off in the basketball background. And then Dalton Schultz, he was playing fullback for half the preseason. I don't know what's going on, guys, but the tight end position is a cluster F right now, and I think we should go to the 10 personnel, which takes out the tight end completely. You add in 4, you have 4 receivers rather than 3 receivers, or 2 receivers and then 2 tight ends, or 3 receivers and 1 tight end. You have 4 receivers. The spread, basically like West Coast style. You get 1 running back, whether it be Zeke or Tavon. You put them in there and you spread it all out. That's the way you do it. You don't run this. They're forcing a tight end every single time in this game, and that's making it hard for separation. It's hard for these tight ends to even look good out there, even when they're playing with starters, even when they're playing the starting role. They don't look that good. Dalton Schultz dropped passes. Blake Jarwin fumbling the ball, tripping over his feet. Rico being in the wrong place sometimes. Rico, not always IQ ready, but he can catch the ball. So when it comes to a receiving tight end, Rico is probably our best receiving tight end. Let's be real, guys. Everybody be real. You get him on a 10-yard out, a 10-yard in, or a button hook. He knows how to run those plays. You call that, Cowboys can hit him. That's where he's needed. And that's why I say keep him on this team, whether for specialty players or short, he can still, I saw him blocking today. He didn't do horrible. So I think he made this team. I think if you look at this honestly, he's made this team. I think Dalton Schultz is a bit of a bigger issue, but I think, he's got the good foundation, a good base. I think all four might make this team. But still, even if we keep all four, even if Rico's on this team, guys, the question is still unanswered. I talk about our safety depth and our quarterback veteran depth and our offensive line depth. We have no real starting tight end. No Jason Witten. I'm not asking for Jason Witten. I'm asking for a starting tight end. So, Joseph Sandberg, as I called you out already. Pete Martinez, game time. 5-star. I said Mr. Wright, Deshaun Thompson. Rand Althor is in the house. Michael Black Mox Vivo in the house. Brett Arnold in the house. Joshua Rios in the house. Blonner, what's up, man? Shouting you out. I think I said Pete Martinez and Deshaun Thompson already. You guys are always good. DJ Crown J in the house, guys. Subscribe to Fifth Quarter Cowboys. He might have a little chat going on now, for all I know. Ganja Man in the house. Always smoking up the chat. We had Space Cowboy 17, guys. Sub up to him. We had Dallas Cowboy Football News also. Subscribe up to him. And never forget, Dallas Cowboy Fan 1980. Sub to him. Subscribe to him. We have Dunman Lucas. Thank you, man. I appreciate the mutual respect there, Dunman Lucas. Mr. Lucas. Dez, I don't know. I'm hearing that the Patriots are now reshuffling their entire the Gronk's contract and Dwight Allen's contract. 2 tight ends. They're restructuring their contract to make room for something. I don't know what. Maybe Dez Bryant. I don't know. I'm hearing that he's not going to take that Browns contract, so we'll see. I just wanted to hit you up there, Dooman, because we have mutual respect. That's what matters here, and that's what this is about. We don't want to have trolls. We want to have conversation, not arguing and fighting. We want to have, discussion, even if it's heated. I want to keep it respectful. So much respect to you, Dooman. And hopefully you're part of my Cowboys family. Let's see, Rigier Productions. The Broncos, I want to say Dooman, he's a Bronco fan. We gave him much respect last year. Go watch our game day video of the Bronco game. It's on our channel, so check it out, Dooman. You'll probably like that. Rigier in the house. Sean Rhodes, man, what's up? And let's see here. DJ Crown J rocking it, baby. I love it. Vach, guys, Vach Lombardi, you know what he's all about already, I'm sure. And I'm trying to go back. I'm starting to run out of space here. Stephen Boniti is in the house. Stone Cold in the house. Your mom was in the house tonight. Even my mom, but your mom was in the house tonight. That's his name, guys. I'm just letting you know. Angel Diaz was in the house. Oh, Angie Diaz was in the house. I got a lot of people tonight. That's Dallas Cowboy Football News, man. I love it. Love it. He's in the house tonight. Brian Bradford was in the house. I said Fane already. Montana. Man, it's just the whole crew is in here. Stephen Bellamy. Cannot show the game, but I think we already discussed that. And the whole crew, guys. You guys. Darth Lucian, who dropped a little love this way. Joseph Sandberg, I think, looking crazy. Jesse Ortiz. David Short, who dropped the big one tonight, guys. And took over the leaderboard. You also have LT Metters, an Eagle fan, who's trying to make an impression and take it back, baby. He put some more points on his board. We got to get that down next stream, guys. Come on. Either way, guys, you guys did a great job knocking his butt down some points, although I think he's coming some more. He's in our league, too. He's in our fantasy football league, guys. Barry B with Pooper Flush. Billy Murphy in the house. Yes, Billy Murphy in the house. Much love to you, man. You know how we feel about you. We feel it, man, right here with you. Thank you. Diego Maestas in the house. We've seen enough of the Pooper Flush as well. John Ramirez, what's up, brother, in the house? Yeah, you guys won. Manuel Corona, Manny, in the house, man. I'm glad I caught you guys right before I left. I see Rico Gathers daily highlights. I just said it, man. I've been saying it here on this channel. I think that's why you hang here, man. I am on your team, Rico Gathers daily highlights. He's showing up to make this team. Cowboys be stupid if they let him go. We got some Houston fans in the house. I'm going to shout him out, too. Guillermo Garcia. All right, we said the H-Town guy, which is John Ramirez. You guys join us here. Hopefully you'll be part of the family, guys, because we're going to rock it out when it really counts. The real Governor's Trophy gets announced for the regular season. But I don't even want, I want to win that one. But I want to win our 6th Super Bowl trophy. That's the trophy I want. We got Shavis Kong in here. We got, who else we got? We got Trap, brother, in the house. Who's up on the board, 2nd place currently. And a couple more I have here. Let me see if I can find a couple more. Eric Gonzalez, cannot show the game. Stephen Clark, he thinks I'm boring. That's all good, man. Much love to you. Kill him with kindness. And I can't go back any farther, guys. I do appreciate every single one of your comments, though. Even the bad ones. It's all good, man. That's what it's about. And Blonner is out here. Who else is in here? Let me see. Oh, yeah. as I shut this one down, guys. We're 3.5 hours. We're trapped, man. What's on the word? What's on the word in the street? Lunch meat? Yeah, man. This is awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you all for your opinions, for your information. Sometimes you guys update me on stuff. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And, of course, Fiance for managing, and the mod squad managing in the chat, and Fiance just keeping up in the chat. It's hard to do this when you got 180, 200 people in the chat. It's hard, guys. Hard-ass stuff. But thank you, Fiance. Thank you guys in the mod squad. Thanks you guys in the chat. Thank you, weekly donation leaderboard guys. All you guys, thank you all for the drops. Not just for today, but from day, well, it wouldn't be day one. It'd be day after 6 months, because that's when we got monetized. So all you guys, David Short, the whole crew, Trap, Cowboys Abroad, Art, Darth Lucian, Mr. Wright, LT, Metters, the Eagle fan, Haley94 Ware, who's the weekly winner. All you guys, thank you, and every single one of you guys. And, of course, Aloha, Young Wilson, with his daily multiple drops. Thank you, bro, for everything. And thank you all for joining the Fantasy Football League. That's tomorrow. If you want in, guys, in the next hour or two, I'm cutting it off. All the info is below. So if you want to find out, either email us, or right now I'd rather you just go right to PayPal and drop in a $10 entry fee through PayPal to mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. And you'll be guaranteed to be in the league as long as it's not locked up yet. Right now, I think we have 6 openings. So do that. We'll send you the links. You can log in and let us know who you are in here. Let us know your email. That's it, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow for the Fan Friday specials, guys. We always do the Fan Friday. We talk with you guys on Discord. But tomorrow's an extra special one because we're doing our live draft for the Roundtable Fantasy Football League with a bunch of YouTubers, a bunch of Cowboy YouTubers, and other teams YouTubers. LT Metters is now in the house, so we're going to save a spot for him. And we got an Eagle fan, we got a Steeler fan, we got a bunch of Cowboy fans. Guys, and you got a lot of guys a lot of guys in here daily that are chatting it up that you know. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you do that. And thank you all, guys, for just joining us on another Game Day live stream. The end of preseason, baby. Jason Garrett clap. End of preseason, baby. That's what we're talking about. And, hey, we officially finished 2 preseasons here on My Cowboys Family, live streaming for you and for us to get our words out. You know what I mean? Get our frustration intensity out. You know how we roll here. Woo! All right, Elijah. What's up, man? How you doing? He's saying it. And that's an unfortunate thing right now. I think we have good weapons in the receiving game, but Rico would have just added another one. On that note, guys, Montana 808, Caballero 5-star, Elijah, Jesse Ortiz, Sandberg, all you guys, thank you. The Q man, Justin Quarles, I can't forget him. Cowboys Abroad, the whole crew, guys. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Fiance, love you. And of course, guys, what's the most important thing on this channel? You know what it is. You know the most important thing on this channel without question. Without pause, without hesitation. It's all about one thing, guys. It's about the navy blue and silver. It's about what runs through our blood. That navy blue and silver runs through our bloodstream, guys. Don't think it doesn't run through our bloodstream. It does. It runs through our bloodstream. That navy, that silver, that star, all right, in our hearts, forever. Win, lose, or draw, good, bad, or ugly, it doesn't matter. Who's our coach or who's the damn owner? In the end, this is what we're about, guys. That is what we're about. This team. This is what we're indebted to, guys. Not the players, not the coaches as much. It's the star and whoever's running it, whoever's underneath it. And representing it, guys. And that's all you guys, and that's us here. Much love to every single one of you guys. And you know the deal, guys, here, no matter what, now and forever. Go Cowboys! Woo! Yeah, baby! You know the deal. And we ain't done. Because you know how we do this, guys. We drop that beat. Yeah. So everybody out there, guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us tonight on the round table. That's Saturday, guys. But on our round table, our fantasy football round table, right down below, guys, you know the deal. Thank you to all you guys above and below. The weekly winner, Haley94 Ware. Thank you all for your help sticking in tonight, hitting that like button, subscribing. All the new subscribers from our first to the last. Thank you all for watching with us here, guys. Next time we do this game day live stream, guess what it is? Week 1 against the Carolina Panthers. I cannot wait. We're 10 days away or so, guys. I'm ready for it. Are you? We're ready. Tomorrow, fantasy football. Saturday, the cuts and the round table. And later on in the week, guys, the whole week is going to be Carolina, Dallas Cowboys. That's what we're going to gear up for. And then we got a special guest later on in the week, so stay tuned.